What's up, D-Mess? So what's up, man? What's up? YouTube, Periscope. So if y'all see me look down, YouTube, I got Periscope down here. Same Periscope. If you see me look up, I got YouTube up top. So I'm streaming both, so I can get everybody that's in here to partake. I'm not even entertaining no trade talks or nothing like that, man. I just want to talk about the draft. Everybody got their opinion. I'm not about to argue with nobody about nothing. But I'm not talking KCP trades and trade Drummond, and I'm not about to do all that. What's up? Luke Kennard, that's who you want? You know what? That's actually who I want, man. Him and Mark and them was the bona fide shooters out the draft. I want bona fide shooting, man. Bona fide shooting. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Yeah, I want bona fide shooting, man. I don't want no question marks. I want somebody I know that can shoot the ball. That shot the ball at a high level. Hey, man, yeah, right, man. I'm telling y'all, don't be disappointed because I'm man. The Pistons they not about to trade nobody this draft. Watch, I'm telling you. Well, be disappointed. I'm just warning you. The Pistons is not about to make no moves tonight. They about to draft somebody, and that's that. Donovan Mitchell, man. I like I said, I kind of like the guy, man, but you know, I mean, it's all about availability. It's a couple of guys that I take in front of him. I know that. What up, though? As far as Donovan Mitchell, man, what y'all think about Justin Jackson, man? I don't really hear nobody talk about Justin Jackson like that. I actually like Justin Jackson. Inconsistent. Well, tell you the truth, Donovan Mitchell inconsistent too. How much you want to bet about that? You like Jackson? Yeah, I like Jackson too, man. You think he better than Kennard? I don't know about, well, better maybe all around. Yeah, you're right about that. He better all around, but not a better shooter. Yeah, I'm taking Kennard over Mitchell all day. Only player that's I just have to have if he falls to us is Dennis Smith. Anybody else, I'm pretty much not disappointed any direction that you go, man, because any one of them guys I feel like can help contribute, to be honest, around that position. Like I said, this draft, it ain't no stars like that coming out of this draft. I feel like you got a lot of good complementary players coming out this draft. It's loaded with them. So if you get somebody to develop into a star, you got lucky. Yeah, everybody wants Smith, man. Yeah, Kennard is a sniper, man. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need shooting. And another thing, man, y'all can talk amongst each other while y'all in here too, because I'm gonna be stepping away from the camera here and there, because I'm cooking nachos right now. Why? Why do y'all? What is it with this guy from Gonzaga that y'all really don't like, dude? I don't get it, man. I don't see how could you not like any of them guys that they've been talking about. I really ain't seen none of them that's trash. Oh, you making a ribeye? That's what's up. Yeah, but we getting rid of Lure. Lure getting out of here, bro. If we do make a move, you better watch out for Lure tonight. I'll trade Lure for a second round pick, to be honest. Give me a second round pick, I give you Lure, and I give you Hilliard. Or whoever, whatever, you know what I mean? What up, Doug? What up, Alan? If I had it my way, I'm getting rid of Lure. I want a power forward or out of this draft, to be honest. Because I didn't draft Michael Benajay for nothing, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to keep drafting guards over and over. If we do get a guard, it's got to be somebody that fall, like Dennis Smith. Yeah, Lure trash, man. Straight up trash. And if y'all see the connection get crazy, man, let me know, because I got y'all connected to my Wi-Fi, man. I got strong Wi-Fi, but let me know if it get choppy. Man, that's all everybody keeps saying is I want Dennis Smith, bro. Everybody want Dennis Smith, man. They see that Bledsoe, Westbrook type of, you know what I'm saying, intensity in that dude, man. They ain't, man, nah. Pistons ain't got no chance at getting Butler, Chief. Only time we getting some players like that, man, Andre Drummond is gone. And you know, the thing about it, the cap space, the cap is $2 million under what they thought it was gonna be. If they do make a big move, it better be smart. Steve Francis, yeah, Baron Davis, Steve Francis, man. That's who Dennis Smith remind me of too. The draft supposed to be at 7. Yeah, that was the dumbest thing, man. That Jordan for this guy on Periscope, man. Jordan for Drummond, man. That was so stupid. But like I said, man, you know, the Pistons gonna listen to all the offers, just like Phil Jackson listening to offers about Porzingis, man. But I don't think he actually gonna be able to unleash Porzingis. If anything, if I was New York and if I was the owner, I'd be getting rid of Phil Jackson. Could we get Porzingis? We'd have to trade Dre for him. Which I wouldn't mind doing. Porzingis can shoot threes and he play defense. So, I mean, he probably get killed by a true center, but still. Yeah, you already know, man. I you know, I had one of my boys come on Facebook a little while ago and tell me about Mike Valeni on the radio. I didn't even listen today because I already knew that he was gonna say some off the wall shit today. So I don't got the energy to deal with stupid stuff today, man. I've been having a good day. I'm not trying to listen to Mike Valeni. So what we do, man, once I finish these nachos, I'm going to take y'all and we're going to set up in the living room and watch the draft live. So y'all can, if you're on Periscope, you can invite. It's way better than YouTube. Periscope is way better than this YouTube. This mug got filters. Straight up. Let me turn stupid shit off. Yeah, man, Periscope is way better. That's what I said, man. Like I said, I honestly, man, I don't care what the Pistons do, to be honest, as long as they get somebody who can score the basketball. That's my thing, dude. Score the basketball. I'm tired of watching 3 to 5 minute stretches where the Pistons can't score a basket, bro. We need some sure shooters. That's why I said I'm going Kennard. I'm going Kennard, I'm going Markkanen, or I'm going Collins. A lot of people don't want Collins, but whatever. Collins can shoot. Yeah, Lure got to get out of here with his backboard hitting ass. He got to go. Yeah, shooting guard. I'm going shooting guard. If somebody fall, I'm going shooting guard. You're right. Yeah, that's what I said. I want a player that can contribute, man. And part of contributing is shooting the ball. Mike, shut up. That barking. What is you barking at? TJ Leaf, man, you know what? I didn't really do too much research on them like that. So I ain't going to sit up here and, lie. Tim Hardaway Jr., I feel like getting him is basically not going to solve nothing because he's streaky. He's a streaky shooter, too. He inconsistent, too, so... I like him a lot. I wouldn't mind having him on a team, but like I said, I'm not letting nothing valuable go for him. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, Mitchell, yeah. What up, though? What up, Sloan? Yeah, as soon as you sent me that message, man, on Facebook, I was loading up social media. And some of y'all got to get Periscope, man, and get Twitter and Periscope. I want to see some of y'all on video. Y'all be opinionated like hell. You only watching our pick. I'm gonna watch the whole thing because you never know that the Pistons can unleash somebody, man, and get another pick. I want to make sure I catch that. Because, man, if you plan on trading Lure, right now is the time to do it. I seen that about Drummond and the Flalo. It didn't happen yet, but it's talks about it. Trust me, if that trade happened, my phone would be going nuts right now. Right. Greg Moreau. Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, man, I want to see your Periscope, man. How would I feel if that trade happened? Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trading Drummond for no goddamn picks, bro. I'm sorry. I don't trust draft picks that much, man. People put too much into rookies. It's hit and miss with rookies. I'm not trading somebody who was an all-star a year before for no draft pick just because he had a bad season and I'm in my emotions. I don't operate like that. You know, I'm built a little bit different than a lot of y'all. So I'm not the impatient type. I'm not trading no fucking 23-year-old, 24-year-old center that was, you know, I'm not about to do that. No. Not for no draft pick. A lot of people mad at Drummond and whatever and this, that, and whatever, the third. Whatever. But this guy, no. I'm going to think it through before I get emotional. Right. That's my point, man. Yeah, I don't get too crazy with draft picks now. People be like, trade this player for this pick and that pick. You out your goddamn mind, man. This player haven't proved nothing. Yeah, I'm not trading Drummond today either, man. I mean, he pissed me off, you know, last season, but I kind of know what was going on with the team because we kind of did watch, like, you know, every game of the season, so we should know better about what really happened with the team, but a lot of people forget that for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. A Jackson trade, like I said, it had to be somebody who can contribute more than Reggie Jackson. Like I said, you know, and just like Stan Gundy said out of his mouth, he's not about to just make a trade just to do it. It has to be somebody who can improve the team. That's how I think. I mean, they may not want Reggie or not, man, but it got to be improvement. Straight up. I'm not just trading just to make trades and make tabloids and news and stuff like that. Nah. You ain't helping my team more than Reggie Jackson, then I'm not trading. I mean, why would you let him go if you draft Dennis Smith? Why not just keep Dennis Smith and Reggie? Why would you let him go? You said Reggie gonna hold him back? Not necessarily. I mean, if Dennis Smith is that good or going to be that good like people think, you can't hold him back. You said what, Walmart? Dearborn. Willie Cauley-Stein. They basically gave him the keys last season. I don't think they're going to trade him. DJ Wilson. I don't know, man. I don't know. What's up, Bravo? My fellow league buddy, NBA Live mobile teammate. Oh, well, if he at 12, man, I can almost guarantee you that they're going to take him. They got Joe Dumars talking. Talking on what? Hey, man, respect y'all for coming in here. I talk a lot of shit, man. And for y'all to still come in here, I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody love Mitchell. Everybody want Mitchell. A lot of people like, man, they said that other guy, he jumping up the charts, man. The guy from overseas, man, 6'5" guard. I can't pronounce his last name. But they said he jumping up the charts. You know, everybody done seen what the Greek Freak done turned out into. Yeah, Frank. everybody has seen what the Greek Freak then turned out to. Now everybody, you know, taking a look at him because he a 6'5" point guard. And you never know, man, because he got that slender build too, man. He might mess around and grow just like Giannis did. Because, you know, Giannis grew 2 inches after he was drafted.
Dad,
Probably so.
can I have that water?
Well, here. I don't even think it's cold, but here. Okay, I need that.
It was cold.
Yeah, I'm going to put y'all on live when the draft comes. Simple and plain, Fred. Like, you know, like I said, I see the comments, but I'm not even entertaining the KCP talk, bro. The jury is out, you know what I'm saying? Guys feel like they do, so whatever. I'm not even, hey, Corday, don't even waste your breath, bro. It's not that much testosterone on YouTube, man. These guys be emotional. Nachos. Yeah. Yeah, it is far-fetched, man. Like I said, I wish we can bring some of the old Pistons here, period, bro. I wish Rasheed Wallace he would have never let Rasheed Wallace go. If I'm the Pistons, I'm drafting. I think they're gonna draft, to be honest. All right. So now I'm about to go ahead and set y'all up in the living room because I'm about to get ready to get these nachos cracking. How we gonna do this here? So I'm gonna probably, I don't know how I'm gonna do it with YouTube, man, because YouTube copyrighted everything. All right, cool. Yeah, man, I can't stand YouTube, man, with all these little copyrights and rules and everything. Man, fuck all that. Y'all can talk amongst each other, man. I'm finna go in here. Hold on, let me refocus, y'all. I'm gonna go in here and get my nachos together.
With only 96 calories. Oh, true.
As they come up on the NBA draft, they're hoping that they can do what Edmonton did and land a stud like Connor McDavid. He is our Miller time moment for joining Sidney Crosby and Wayne Gretzky, who did it twice as the only players to win the award. The MVP award before turning 21. McDavid led the league with 100 points, scoring 30 goals and notching 70 assists en route to leading Edmonton to its first playoff appearance since 05-06.
Go ahead, Black Man, Melrose. I see you.
2003.
All right, Jack Jackson is just 1 month older than McDavid, and we'll talk to him in a minute. But first, we welcome another top prospect, Jason Tatum. Now, normally, I don't like to insult our guests off top, but Jason Tatum, I have got to get at you about something that I read that you said about St. Louis, and their food in particular, in a food draft. You said that you would take St. Louis pizza, not ribs, pizza, #1. Look, if I were a GM, you'd be knocked down off my draft board. So you got to explain yourself, my man.
I've never heard of St. Louis pizza.
Well, it's you got to go to St. Louis to try it. I'm from St. Louis, so I might be partially biased, but I'll never leave you wrong. I promise that.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, now, I'm a friend from St. Louis. He does swear by Evo's pizza. Is that the spot?
That's the best pizza on earth.
All right. Well, I guess I can let you live because of that. But look, moving on, I guess, to more real news, if you will. Obviously, tonight's a really big night for you. We've certainly heard a lot of rumors about where you might be headed. What have you heard in particular about where you might land tonight?
I'm pretty sure we hear the same things. You know, I've just been busy this week in New York, and every time I look on the TV, trade rumors are popping up on ESPN, and you know, it's been a pretty hectic week. And I don't know any more than you guys probably know. So I'm just nervous and ready for the draft to start.
I've seen you shun the label of a quote-unquote safe pick, as if you don't have a lot of upside and room to improve. How does that make you feel when people look at you as more of a finished product than some of your fellow prospects?
You know, all of us have things we need to work on, and you know, just something I just got to take with a grain of salt. And you know, I just got to keep focusing on my game and keep getting better like I have, and you know, prove people wrong.
But some other people have called you the best shooter in the draft. Do you believe you're the best shooter in the draft?
I don't know. Luke Kennard, you know, my teammate from Duke, he might be the best shooter, but I do feel like I'm the best player and the best offensively skilled guy. But I mean, we're going to see what happens tonight.
Now, obviously you put on some food in St. Louis, but I know another thing that's near and dear to your heart in terms of your hometown. You talked before about one of the first things you want to do is start a nonprofit for single moms. Why is such a cause so important to you?
Because, you know, just reflecting on my childhood. You know, my mom had me when she was 19, and you know, both my parents were in my life, but you know, I stayed with my mom my entire life, and you know, it wasn't the easiest growing up, especially in St. Louis, and you know, just all the sacrifices she had to endure, you know, to make it better for me. And you know, as I got older, I just wish that you know, we talked about, you know, doing this, you know, starting a nonprofit and being a blessing, you know, to another, you know, single parent home and their child, and just paying for utilities and bills, you know, while they're in school or, you know, working, trying to get back on their feet, and just wishing or thinking, you know, how that would have helped us, you know, when I was a kid.
All right, well, some team is going to be very fortunate when they turn your name in early in the draft, and may we both say, subtle but sharp with the tuxedo selection.
Good job on the
Looking
draft
good,
suit.
man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, another player who likely will have his name called early, Josh Jackson, who's trying to be the 6th player in Kansas history to be picked in the top 4 in the common draft era. If he is selected, he would join that lovely group: Joel Embiid, Andrew Wiggins, Drew Gooden, Rafe LaFrance, and Danny Manning.
Hey, Josh Jackson, thanks for joining the 6. I'm saying hello. My co-host is still a little salty because you didn't go to Michigan State, but instead went to Kansas.
Right? Because you and Miles Bridges together, man. It's been a beautiful tandem.
But it's like you're being recruited all over again. Everybody's after you. You read that you're the apple of a lot of teams' eye. People trying to move up into the draft to select you. How does it feel to be at the center in the midst of all these trade rumors going into the draft?
I mean, it feels pretty good to be here. You know, it's a lot going on, trade rumors, and, you know, with teams trying to move up, but I just feel really good to be here. And I know
Hey, you know what? Let me say this to y'all.
Tonight, you know,
I think he gonna take Lonzo Ball's spot.
Like that, so
he might get drafted by the Lakers.
Whatever situation I'm presented with.
Yeah, along those same lines, obviously this is a moment you probably dreamed of for a lifetime. So how would you imagine this going when your name is called? Have you thought about the emotions you might feel or what might be going through your mind?
I definitely know emotions will be flying around. Hopefully my mom doesn't tear up, because if she does, I probably will too. But you know, I know it's going to be a great night, especially one I'll remember for a long time.
Now, some of the draft analysts are saying that your shooting is the area that you need the most improvement. What have teams told you about your shooting as you've gone through this pre-draft process? And secondly, how do you plan to improve it?
Well, one of my struggles that came from shooting was mostly confidence, I think. You know, since the end of our season at Kansas, I've been, you know, shooting every day, working on my shot, and I honestly feel like I've gotten a lot better. Obviously, you know, it's really not one of my strong points in my game, but, you know, it's definitely something I'm planning on improving on just by, you know, standing in the gym, getting up shots, and, you know, make sure I'm shooting it the same way every time.
Now, of course, one of the stories was that you didn't get an opportunity to work out with the Celtics because of timing. Let's say they do take you. How comfortable would you be playing for them if they select you at number 3?
I'll be extremely comfortable, you know, coming into a program organization who's already, you know, established. They've got guys on the team who I feel can teach me a lot, and, you know, some young talent over there too. I feel like we have a pretty special team, and I feel like I could do really good over there.
Josh, we haven't gotten to look at everybody on the red carpet, but it looks to me like they might be playing for second when it comes to the suit game. I mean, I don't know if that's velvet, but it's beautiful. It looks fantastic. Are you the leader in the suit game when it comes to the rest of your fellow prospects?
I think they've been coming in second ever since I seen them at the draft lottery. I think I've had the best suits ever since then.
Confidence.
I like the confidence.
Yeah.
That's part of it. It's one thing to be clean, but you got to wear it with confidence too, my man. So
yes, sir.
You win.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, enjoy the night. All the best to your family. It's certainly going to be a special moment wherever you go. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, we're about 10 minutes away from our NBA draft. You see Commissioner Adam Silver getting a good look, a good picture of all the future NBAers right there. Coming up shortly.
Do you always put cheese and grooves in your sandwich?
Of course. Chips. Chips plus sandwich equals the perfect lunch.
Oh, don't forget the pickle. It's kind of a big deal.
Cheese and grooves. Chips made with 100% real cheese. Dang right it's a chip.
Okay, so with the Fuel Rewards program, you'll receive instant gold status and get the rewards you deserve.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. Get rewarded a shell with instant gold status. Join now at fuelrewards.com/gold or download the app.
Wow.
I'm say bricks on the road. Grew up on the track, green income. Added to the back, now I'm done.
Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
Peter, you did good, but this does not mean you're an Avenger.
You should start to treat me like a kid. But you are a kid.
Don't mess with me, because I will kill you and everybody you love.
I have to catch this guy, and nothing's going to stop me.
Partner, to my office. So, you got detention. How are you going to make things right?
Spider-Man Homecoming, rated PG-13.
I ain't gonna served in 192 countries. It's world famous. Like me. Excuse me.
I'm talking about back there.
enjoyed in 192 countries. There's more behind the star.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is on.
It's gonna work. I promise. We can figure this out.
Little help?
Hold on, Mom. Look, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. It's not a question. It's a thing.
Take on summer right with Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now with summer's hottest offer. Get 0% for 72 months, plus an additional $1,000 on top of your trade-in. During the Ford Summer Sales Event, get 0% for 72 months, plus an additional $1,000 on top of your trade-in. Offer ends July 5th.
Just sitting around waiting on the sweat. I'm gonna do something about it. Richard, no!
We, the device-loving people, want more than just unlimited data. We want unlimited entertainment. So we can stream unlimited action. Watch unlimited robots. Watch unlimited romance. If you're into that, but we also want more, like unlimited HBO.
I stopped dying now.
Okay, besides, you're really good at it, James.
Don't settle for any unlimited data plan. Only the AT&T Unlimited Plus plan comes with HBO included at no extra charge.
Tonight at 8 on ESPN2. What do people care about the most when it comes to buying a new vehicle? A positive experience, a knowledgeable salesperson, and a payment you can feel good about. We think it should be just that simple, too. Like this 2017 300 from just $149 a month, or 2017 Dodge Journey, just $129 a month. Don't miss our Drive and Discover sales event. It's going on now at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's about truth, transparency, and trust. We hear you.
It's better in every way, Medic. When it has to be the best, get your Chevy where it's better in every way at Medic Chevrolet. Right now, lease a brand new 2017 Cruze LT for $59 a month for 24 months. Or a 2017 Malibu LT for $79 a month for 24 months. And right now, lease a 2017 Traverse LS for only $89 a month for 24 months. Head to I-96 in Telegraph to get your new Chevy now. And for less, where it's better in every way, Medic.
All right, I know you guys didn't think we were going to let you go without getting a few jumps off on the Doing Too Much countdown.
I'm tired of this. I'm not even letting
Y'all want some? You want some?
He did what Queen does. He posed for a home
You want
run
some?
against the Mets last night. Wilmer Flores, of course, didn't appreciate it. Also didn't appreciate Queen yelling a surgical profanity at him as he was rounding the bases.
I don't think he knows what.
Yeah, I feel like they are gonna get a round or somehow.
We're going forward right now.
Hey man, hey.
Next evolution of flipping people off. But no, I'm so sick of this conversation. Even the NFL is loosening up. Right? That's part of the game. They stop.
Get over themselves.
And like, okay, you lecture him. He's really gonna change his mind?
No, that's not going to do it.
That's not gonna change.
Like, if I paid a baseball as far as we could,
You didn't
I'd admire it. I'd take a picture of it. Home with
I get off a hot take, I look at him like, that was smart. That's what I do all the time.
You never hesitate to compliment yourself. Tom Brady. Maybe he's looking for a new
Alright, that's what it is.
here in Tokyo.
What do you want? No, you ain't getting nothing. Get out of here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Living his best life. He's serious about this Asian football thing, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's over there.
Wait, is that Combine Tom Brady or current Tom Brady?
See, this is current Tom Brady. And I'm glad you brought up Combine Tom Brady. Look, I know my man is into health and he's eating all the things.
Millions of yards?
But that's why he actually looked at
Look, I'm not one to talk. I told you I got one to the church when I'm with.
Do you, Tom?
She's doing too much with that firing approach here. So Andy Reid gets a contract extension today, but they also fired general manager John Dorsey, who of course fired Jeremy Maclin over voicemail.
So is this like next level karma?
I guess. It just traded up for the quarterback. So in the draft. So this is crazy.
So you fired somebody over over voicemail, and Carver decides that you get fired after the draft, before camp.
We did a podcast about this, and X is texting you like, KD's texting him. Check it out on the ESPN Listen
We
tab.
worked that thing, right?
Shameless, right?
J.R. Smith, change your password, for real. He said his Facebook was hacked after posting goodbye Cavs. Had the nerve to tweet, I don't know what's going on with social media, but this is crazy. I'm not leaving the Cavs.
Somebody's out to destroy him. His password is password. What's the password?
What?
The password is what?
That must be his password, for real. Of course, remember when he said he was hacked? After saying Cavs and 7.
Because he was. Like,
No,
why would he say Cavs and 7?
He was not.
Some hashtag.
So,
I don't
they
know
had access to J.R. Smith. They got no Twitter.
He's talking to be a part of the conspiracy theory.
Whatever. Password might be any. I don't know.
Excuse my squeaky ass chair, but it's mine.
You say so. We have no idea. What do you say?
That's where it first started.
I wish they would shut up and get to the draft.
He likes to get his nap in.
Even there, what you think of what Phil Jackson is doing, homie?
His very first move as the executive was to sign Lamar.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on, man. They can go ahead and copyright me if they want to. I don't give a shit.
On crack.
I ain't gonna do nothing but delete it. At least y'all be there and watched it.
Knicks fans, like, I feel your pain.
Knicks fans probably want to do drugs right about now. They all want to do something. Something ease the pain.
I was no one can enunciate drugs the way
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be alright. Don't get it wrong, also.
You can come back from this.
Got the all right.
Poor Bello. You really trying to run him out of town.
They're trying to be creed.
Before we call it a day, tell people we had a good day.
Alright. It is a good day for Guapo from the Migos. If he wasn't so busy making hits, maybe he'd be in the NBA draft. He was seriously giving people buckets, most notably Shaq's son, Sharif, because he's slippery. Excuse me, believe me. Y'all get that. I know you do.
I'm going to tell you it was a good day. It was going to be a good day for him. It's your night. I hope he walks up on stage. I hope
Get broken? Because I kind of looked at him.
You're taking into existence. And this boy is going to the Lakers. Shout out to the Boss family. We talked about shoes. Everything is their night.
Give me your upside, your wingspan. Those of you yearning to shoot threes, I lift my golden lamp beside the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where tonight the 2017 NBA Draft will commence.
One of y'all got a pencil or ink pen?
Sixers will lead the way, and there are some who are already certain that they know what's going to happen in the early part of the draft. A big baller, perhaps headed to rejuvenate that Laker franchise as part of a magical rebuilding process for the Lakers. This is the guy who's going to be the cornerstone and the finishing touch they hope in Philadelphia when the process turns into payoff. But there are other potential stars. The fastest man in the draft, swipe of the box, De'Aaron Fox.
Paul George to the Hornets? Why would you think that?
The guy that many believe is the top 4 draft force that you might imagine. What type of injuries will play in tonight? This team goes with those assets. Jason Tatum, the latest superstar, here to enjoy the night with family and friends. A lot of times, Fultz and Fox might be right up in each other's grills, and I don't think De'Aaron's always going to be fixing that both times for it. Instead of be trying to time it. But tonight, we celebrate together. The commissioner, Adam Silver, gets the picture of this draft class. 20 fans will be in the green room tonight. Many more in the stands, waiting for that
Next,
moment.
group of gladiators.
And their name is called in the 2017 NBA Draft. Tonight, presented by State Farm, and we are delighted to have you with us at Barclays Center. The draft will commence right around the bottom of the hour with the 76ers first to go on the clock. Glad to have you with us tonight. Reese Davis alongside my partners, Jalen Rose, Michael Wilbon, and Jay Billis. Several others will join us shortly. You know, really the theme of this draft, who is brave enough to take a swing at the mighty Warriors? Several teams are charting their course for the future. And Jay, as you look at this, I don't know who will be the transcendent players, but there's great depth in this draft class.
There's a ton of depth in this draft class all the way into the second round. And a couple tiers up to the top, tiers of 5 in my judgment. The top 10 is just about set.
but this is a very deep draft, and it's incredibly young. We can see the top 10 picks all being freshmen, and we can see 18 freshmen taken in the first round. But your point about taking a swing at the Golden State Warriors, keeping your eye on the ball in this draft is the best thing you can do to build a team. Because if you look at the Warriors, they got built through the draft, and that attracted Kevin Durant. But, you know, Durant didn't come first. They built that team through the draft by making intelligent choices, and it wasn't a top 5 pick. When you look at this, Jalen, tonight, what do you think is the most intriguing storyline? The Sixers, I think, all this time they've been talking process. Now, this is supposed to be the last piece to allow them to start rolling and have a payoff.
Absolutely. The Philadelphia 76ers move up from number 3 to number 1 to take Markelle Fultz. You want to pair him with Ben Simmons, obviously Joel Embiid. But I'm also paying attention to what's going to happen with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics. Not many teams get a chance to be a number 1 seed, have a top 3 pick, and as many assets as any team we've seen in a really long time. They're going to be a wild card in tonight's draft.
Lakers and Celtics. I mean, it still comes back to back. The pillars of the league, the many championships they've won. And the Lakers are much further away from what Jay is talking about, taking an actual swing at the Warriors. They're still going to get pounded for what they do no matter what they do. But the first building block you would think would be this pick, which we think will be Lonzo Ball, and then what they do from there in free agency. But Jay's right. You start with the draft and draft picks, and you see the Lakers have acquired an additional number 1 first-round pick. Why? Because they're going to need to use those picks as assets to do whatever it is to try to see the Warriors, however distant they are in the future.
So as the night begins, would you be fair to say that Floyd Mayweather is the Golden State Warriors, and the Lakers are Conor McGregor?
That close?
I'm not sure the Lakers have a puncher's chance.
Yeah, it's very nice, sir.
Might take just a little while before then. You already heard the guys allude to a couple of the storylines leading into this NBA draft. And right at the top, Boston had the opportunity to pick number 1. They've never picked number 1 in the common draft era. And they dealt away that pick. Old Demon Danny took care of business. 7 potential first-rounders over the next 3 drafts. He's got the number 3. Philly, for the second straight year, will have the number 1. Remember, Ben Simmons didn't play 1 second this past year. He was the number 1 overall pick a year ago, and still they improved by 18 games. Lakers, for the 3rd straight year, will pick 2nd. D'Angelo Russell, though this trade has not been finalized, still officially listed as proposed, almost certainly on his way to Brooklyn, so he'll be out. Brandon Ingram will still be around. And Jay mentioned this. The first 10 picks in this draft projected to be freshmen. That would be a record for any draft. The current record is 4, sitting back in 2014. So it is the era of the one and done. And one of the reasons that we've had so much movement and talk is because there's not a bunch of salary cap room coming in the offseason as there has been the last couple of years with teams trying to move assets around, and because of that, there's news constantly and stories churning. Jeff Goodman with us throughout the evening. Jeff, what's the latest you have right now?
You know, this draft breeze could get very interesting as soon as number 3.
Jay just said it. Jason Kidd's weakness in college, he was not
What's
able
up,
to make
fellas,
the
man?
perimeter
YouTube
jumper,
acting stupid
and we
as
know that
usual.
Lonzo Ball does. He's got that awkward release, a little step back, bring it across the face, sling it in, it goes in. Look at these numbers. 2-point and 3-point field goal percentage. Guys, no one in the last 25 years has had a 70+ and 40% shooting percentage from the field. Lonzo Ball, we see you, kid. Going to see a lot of him in Los Angeles, and how much you see of LeVar Ball, that's going to be the question. Now, Lonzo's dad has garnered more attention than just about any professional.
Truly blessed, glory to God, and if it happens, you know, I'll be tremendously happy.
LeVar, most cases, or not in most cases, but in some cases, but in most cases, it's just been what you just heard. It reminds me of a WWE event that you might see in the Barclays Center from time to time. It's just, look, you've been around this game a long time. Is this as big a deal as people have made it out to be coming up to the draft, Mike?
Well, we, collectively, media, have made this a bigger deal too often, in my opinion, putting a microphone or a notebook in front of LeVar Ball. I don't need to hear from LeVar Ball. I want to hear more from Lonzo Ball. I want to see Lonzo Ball. It may not be that different. It's sort of the next generation of Richard Williams, if you will, of Earl Woods, and all those fathers, despite being, you know, hypesters on some level. They did incredible jobs doing exactly what they sought out to do when their children were, I don't know, less than 6 years old. sort of leading him down a path in which they can become professional athletes and pursue this dream. And LeVar Ball has done that part brilliantly. From now on, what is it that LeVar Ball is going to say is going to add to my enjoyment or assessment of Lonzo Ball? For me, this is personal. The answer is nothing. I mean, maybe he's entertaining to some people. I guess he could be. I know Jalen gets a good laugh. You know, I mean, if you watch Lonzo Ball, I mean, it looks like he has a gift. I mean, a lot of people have talents in this draft. To me, Lonzo
I know. I
has
heard
a
that.
gift. I want to see that play out with the Lakers fine.
Man.
To belong there, but I don't personally need to
They doing exactly what he wanted them to do.
He already said it. Lakers gonna get that ball, and they gonna get that ball. And guess what's gonna happen tonight? Exactly that. Here's the thing. The reason why there's a microphone and a notepad in front of him, he's actually the
I heard they trying to trade Danny Green too, man. LaMarcus and Danny Green from the Spurs.
He gets paid $59 per autograph.
But you already know the Spurs ain't making no stupid trade.
Come to a
They
draft
better be
where
worth
they
it.
have their own brand. If it works and he's a great player, great. If not, he's not going to play barefoot. He can always get a shoe deal with one of the major companies. So I like the fact that they're dreaming big and they're going towards entrepreneurship. No better place to do it than in Los Angeles.
I like the fact that he's a great player. The kid can play. And once he starts playing, we're not going to talk about his dad anymore. It's going to be all him.
I need one more question answered by his dad. How is it that you go about building the shoe? I mean, has he hired a cobbler and put him in his garage? I mean, how does one go about doing that?
Really simple. Get drafted and play really well. That's all you got to do, Reese. It's the microwave generation.
Over the years, you and I have been friends. You've always told me, Jalen, keep getting them checks.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Lonzo Ball is going to go second to the Lakers, almost certainly.
You think Kenneth Donovan Mitchell?
Say something 100% on draft night. Where will De'Aaron Fox, Kentucky Flash, go with the point guard is drafted in a point guard heavy draft? And this is perhaps the most polished scorer in this NBA draft. Jason Tatum out of Duke. Will he go with the third pick to the Celtics? Or could it be Josh Jackson of Kansas, a dynamo full of energy? NBA draft coverage continues when you come back.
Yeah, his better days are behind him, man. LaMarcus Aldridge.
His real fit. His dad about to get what he deserves.
But you know what, though? It kind of says something about the NBA, though, man, because, like I said, for the Spurs to be as old as they are and missing players and still having, you know, before Kawhi went down, but still looked like they was getting ready to give the Warriors problems. All your team need is defense, man. If you shut up. If you can build some good defense, man, because like I said, with Golden State and the Cavs, that series, man, was no defense play, period. If you can get a team that's got some good defense, man, you can go a long way. Because this new NBA, they don't want to play defense, man.
See something with your eyes closed. When everything is designed around you, the driver, you can.
Yeah, they exposed them, man. Yeah, it just made me sick, man. Nobody played no defense, dude. Just like, I'm like, is y'all gonna try to stop each other? Or just let each other shoot? No, I'm talking about the stars of the team are old. Besides Kawhi Leonard, the stars of the team is old, man. I ain't talking about the entire team is old. I'm talking about you got Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge is older. Tony Parker, old. Ginobili, old. But they never get no respect, man, and that's how they end up winning the finals every couple of years or so.
NBA Draft 2017 is presented by State Farm, here to help life go right.
Back here in Brooklyn, Barclays Center, Bill, how about your top five?
Yeah, it do. Suck that he's going to Cleveland.
But next is Josh Jackson from Kansas, the wing, excellent athlete, fantastic defender, really good passer, just doesn't shoot it yet.
De'Aaron Fox, the ultra-quick and fast point guard from Kentucky, and then Jason Tatum, one of the most offensively gifted players in this draft. Both he and Josh Jackson, that's a tough call at number 3 if you decide to go that way, because he's better offensively. Jackson's a better athlete, better defender. Jackson had said that there wasn't enough time to do a workout for Boston, but there were some rumors of a late-night workout. Got Goodman working on that to find out if it's true. At any rate, that is where it seems that the draft will start, with the uncertainty. Will Boston make the pick?
Man, I wish they would shut up talking, man, and start the draft, dude. I feel you on that. They talk about a bunch of stuff everybody know already, man.
Inquire about the services of Kristaps Porzingis. They made a significant offer, including the number 3 pick this year, either Jaylen Brown or Marcus Smart, and also we're trying to acquire another first-rounder in 2017 to include in the trade. But the Knicks were asking for too much. I'm told it was a ridiculous ransom that the Knicks wanted. So the Celtics have moved on from that. Talks have not progressed, and I'm told that it is likely they hold on to the number 3 pick. The leading candidates to fill that position, of course, are Jason Tatum out of Duke and Josh Jackson out of Kansas. Back to you, Reese.
All right, David, as they did last year, the Celtics hold on to the cards for the intrigue in this draft. For everyone who will hear their name called, it's a special moment. A couple of guys who know what it's like to hear their name called in the first round of the NBA draft. Down in the green room now, Jalen and Jay Williams.
Thanks, RD. So one of the things Jay Rose and I were talking about are all the random thoughts that go through your mind while you're sitting in the green room waiting for your name to be called. So I know for me, Jalen, I was thinking about, what kind of car am I going to get? How about you? What else? What are some of the things you were thinking about? What are some of the things that were going through your mind?
Well, you get competitive, and as you sit there with the 13th pick, you're wondering why certain guys are going in front of you. You're like, I've accomplished more than that guy. I'm better than that guy. And they had the nerve to pick him in front of me. And for me also, I was kind of caring about what I had to wear. I cared about outfit. Yes, indeed. I cared about that. I thought I was going to get drafted by the Clippers. But imagine if I got drafted by the Sonics. I had a lime green suit to wear that night, too.
Thank God you didn't do that. You know, something else I was thinking about, too, Jay, is for me, it wasn't just me making it. I think for everybody at home, when you see these kids and you see how happy they are, it's not just about the kids. Yes. It's we made it. Like, my whole family made it that night. Jay Rose's whole family made it that night. Speaking of random things about going through your head, hey, De'Aaron Fox, come over here for a second. He got a nice watch, though. Here, you gonna show him the watch? I want everybody to see the watch.
In the board of hell.
Things have changed.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so what are some of the random thoughts that are going through your mind right now, D?
Man, who's the first person I get to play against?
Ooh, what else you got?
I'm gonna watch look. That's it. Honestly, that's probably the most exciting thing. That's the most exciting I am for anything to watch right now.
When people project Lonzo Ball to go ahead of you, how does that make you feel, considering you won that head-to-head matchup?
I'm fine. Like I said, we're cool with each other, but we're gonna play each other in the NBA, so it doesn't really matter who goes first.
All right, RD.
So I gotta ask him a question. All right. Who are the people that you feel like are going to be the most proud of you when you walk across that stage and shake Adam Silver's hand?
Definitely my parents. You know, it's a lot of people that have gone, that have that put the time into it, you know, the effort into helping me to get here. But you know, it's no one's sacrifice is as great as their sacrifice for me to get here.
Well, you earned it. Congratulations. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All about the family, RD. Can't wait to see that Lonzo Ball De'Aaron Fox matchup coming your way soon.
You're right about that, Jay. Well, you know what? De'Aaron's parents raised such a fine young man. The story of him befriending a high school classmate who had cerebral palsy, was a big Kentucky fan during his recruitment, really speaks to De'Aaron's character. Now, the Fox is going to hear his name called very early in this draft. Perhaps wonder what goes on behind that big draft. A while ago, Allison Williams caught up with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
So let's head behind the scenes now and find out exactly what happens in the moments
Bro, oh my God.
Commissioner Silver, thanks so much for making
I don't care what happens, just draft.
Before you take the stage to announce a team's pick.
So what happens is, once the team decides who their pick is going to be, and that's generally done in market in a war room that they have, they call it in to an operations room here in Barclays on old-fashioned hardline phone, call the pick in. It's usually to one of the people in our basketball operations department. That person then checks to ensure that the person they're selecting is draft eligible, is someone who's on our list, does whatever various checks there. Then that person takes a card like this and has a printer there and then prints the name out on the card and it says essentially what I read on stage with the 4th pick 2017 draft. That card is then run over to me. Somebody's literally out of breath, brings it up here because it's downstairs, another part of the arena. I then take the card and we check here with my colleagues on this draft choice board here just to make sure everything's in order. So they've been filling in the names as we go. So to confirm it's fifth pick, the fifth pick is the next pick here. And then, you know, if there's a case of issue of pronunciation where, you know, it may be a name that isn't clear or obvious to me, somebody will go over it with me once or twice fairly quickly, because then your network is waiting for me to get out there, and then I take it and I walk right that way, turn the corner, and voila, there's the stage.
How much time do you have to look over the card before you take the stage? Is it ever a bit rushed, or does it just vary on how soon the pick comes in?
It's fairly rushed. It's, you know, about probably half a minute or so where we're doing it. Sometimes, you know, as the draft goes on, occasionally there'll be a trade that we have to announce, and sometimes I'll get a hold from somebody because they're not sure exactly what's going on, or they may be still talking to the team about a trade, and they'll be telling me, wait, go out and announce the trade at the same time. But it all happens fairly quickly.
Mr. Silver, thank you so much for your time and for a little peek behind the scenes here at the Barclays Center. Reese.
Allison commit needs extra time to go over pronunciation. I got plenty of dudes that can fill airtime up here sitting beside me. Hey, who would that be? Oh, not you, Billy. But the next drama continues. Will Kristaps still be a Knick by the end of the night?
Whopper, fries, soda.
Look like the draft ain't coming on till tomorrow, y'all.
Fired and Flame Grill. Get 2 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 bucket meal, only at Burger King.
We've been brewing beer since the 1700s. So it's with over 250 years.
These motherfuckers, boy, talking people to death.
To enjoy responsibly.
Who do I personally want? It's between 3 guys. It's between Kennard. I want Kennard, Markkanen, or of course I want Smith if he fall. But Kennard, Markkanen, and probably Zach. I just want somebody who can shoot the ball. That's it. That's all I ask for. Somebody who can shoot. If he fell that far, yeah. I mean, it happened before.
This NLS Heineken rivalry week. Where do you stand?
Yeah, they might.
Sexy,
Luxurious.
classy, fast, sporty, sharp, innovative, sleek, luxurious.
Of course.
That's what I want to wear. This is the 2017 Chevy Malibu.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Same thing.
Employees with a current
DVD.
eligible lease can get this well-equipped Chevy Malibu for $199 a month. Chevy drives
the king.
Motor City. Find new roads.
Yeah, it would. I don't think
The Henry Ford is where dreamers do.
Philadelphia is gonna be as stupid as Cleveland was when they took Bennett first overall.
Hundreds of acres and tons of new
It keep cutting out.
Take it forward at the Henry Ford.
Let me see.
With the 4th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Liepaja, Latvia.
Remember all that booing? That looked like most of y'all. That like some of y'all. Boo.
Wearing Porzingis jerseys and no doubt scarfing out newspapers like these right here with all of these headlines about Phil Jackson saying that he's willing to trade Kristaps Porzingis. Look at this. Sort of makes a triangle, doesn't it?
That is very nice, sir.
That's just rubbing salt in the wound, isn't it?
I'm the only person running a triangle.
Right.
You know what? That would be a bold prediction if you said Porzingis would be moved by the end of this.
Andre and Reggie? No, I would trade Drummond.
A bold prediction that we're going to see tonight is don't be surprised that
I mean, Porzingis good, but he ain't no damn superstar now.
Because when I look at Tatum and when I look at Jackson, they're pretty similar to the players that are already on their roster. And they have an opportunity as a...
Dang, you know what, man? Anthony Davis, right, man. He just tweeted out, it's been 5 years since he got drafted, man. That do seem like yesterday.
Sure, I think Terrence Ferguson, a name that not many people know about automatically coming into tonight's draft. He wanted to go to Arizona. That didn't work out. They would have been really great perhaps if he'd gone there for 1 year, even played in Australia. That's what we see more and more kids doing now. Wind up playing 1 year, one and double, 1 year overseas. Played in Australia. A player that I think Jay has in that 2021 area in terms of players available. I think he's going to wind up being a player we talk much more about as a rookie than the draft position might suggest.
That's interesting about Jonathan Isaac, Florida State #3.
Right.
I don't have him that high. I think he's very good. Very
yeah, I was supposed to start at 7,
but
man.
I think Jason Tatum or Josh Jackson is the choice there. I'll tell you, with the Knicks at #8, wouldn't you want to go with the most dynamic scorer you can get? And for me, that might be Dennis Smith of NC State. Now, the issue with Smith is he doesn't play hard all the time.
They ain't gonna shut up, man. They gonna keep on talking.
Toward the end of the year, and a guy that doesn't play hard all the time in college.
Yeah.
Do they do it all the time in the NBA? But man, he is the real deal athletically. Got a 48-inch vertical measure at the combine. That guy
48-inch vertical.
He is a physically imposing guard.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Yeah, he was
like you just waking up, jumping out the bed for no reason. You jumping in the shower. You jump off the porch every day before you go to work. You just jump for no reason.
Yell and boo about it, but that's part of what makes this night fun, isn't it? And the major markets, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Boston.
Bro, 48-inch vertical, man. Come on, man.
Draft night with big stories there. Which guy will go to those markets trying to get those franchises on the right track? We know a couple of them. Guys like Tatum and Fox, we're not sure about yet. Or Josh Jackson. Some believe he might be the most dynamic player in this draft. Not too far away from getting things started. I'm Lonzo Ball and the Markel Fultz who will go first in the 6th tonight. It is draft night in Brooklyn. Stick around.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to start after this 50th commercial.
And still have lots of flavor. Taste Guinness Blonde, American Lager, and you'll believe it too.
Hey, you know what? You exactly right, bro. Yeah, you right. You right, Zombie.
The mushroom and Swiss King. Up, pinkies out, elbows off the
Nobody
table.
cares about none of these commercials, bro.
The new mushroom and Swiss King.
I don't know why they keep trying to.
Sauteed mushroom and crispy bacon, as big as it is fancy.
Oh man, no problem, man.
You know what makes retirement less scary? Getting a check every month. With an income annuity from New York Life.
I just wish I had something better than this for my Periscope, man. This iPad so garbage. I hate Apple products.
New York Life. We've been growing beer since the 1700s. So it's with over 250 years of wisdom, we remind you to enjoy responsibly.
Oh yeah?
I represent my family, I represent my town, and I represent my country.
I think everybody pissed, man, to be honest. Shoot, it's 7:30, man. I expected to be near the Pistons pick by now. Mike Valenti said, you know what? I wouldn't care who we trade for him, for Mike Valenti. I just want him out of my city, bro. I just want him out of my city. Go back to Boston. I can't stand that dude, man. I don't know. Why would you put him on our radio?
What were people saying about you
Of course.
at 18, 19?
The plan in place. They got the backup plan, the backup plan too.
Oh, I think he's a great talent. Fox. He's a winner. He's both a guy that he.
Telling you, I did not ever see Mike Valenti in person, bro.
What is said tonight?
I'm scared of grease right out of his hair.
your big, simple dream. To play. It's in the sky, holding my hand. I hear you saying, to respect everyone and fear no one. To inspire a community or energize a franchise. Fulfill a destiny or revive a dynasty.
Man. Straight to sleep.
To buy your mom the home she's always wanted and deserves.
I mean, yeah, I think the kid got game, man, but he ain't gonna be what they, what his daddy trying to make him be. He gonna be a pretty good player, man.
It is a privilege to play a game as your profession. You will join an exclusive club.
I don't think he gonna be that. Who am I to say what he actually gonna be? Yeah. Like I said, man, I don't know why the lynch mob is out for Collins, bro. But anytime you can get a 7-footer that can stretch the floor and shoot threes, get him. Because we still haven't, and what people understand, we still haven't had a legit stretch four next to Andre Drummond. We still have not had that yet. So I definitely wouldn't mind getting Collins. Here we go.
Good evening and welcome to the 2017 NBA Draft at Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets. These young
could possibly be
here tonight represent the future of our league, a continuation of a proud tradition of NBA players competing at the highest level and captivating fans around the world. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors on their championship and to the Cleveland Cavaliers for a terrific run. Tonight, these players begin their own journey. Who will be the next LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, both picked #1? Who will be the next Steph Curry, picked #7? Or Klay Thompson at 11? Kawhi Leonard at 15? Draymond Green at 35? Manu Ginobili at 57? Or Isaiah Thomas of the Boston Celtics? He was selected number 60, the last pick in the 2011
Mr. Irrelevant.
Every pick matters. So let's get started. By way of trade with the Boston Celtics, the first pick in the 2017 NBA Draft belongs to the Philadelphia 76ers, who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
And let's be honest about this, the Sixers have made their selection. It is a frenzy in the city of Philadelphia. They have sold a franchise record 14,000 season tickets already. They expect to be sold out for home games. Markelle Fultz out of Washington, the first guy in a major conference in 20 years to go more than 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 pick a year ago. Missed the entire season with a foot. So both he and Fultz, who will be handling the ball for the most part for the Sixers, yet to play in second, and Embiid only made it 31 games. But what do you think about where the Sixers are right now and what their potential is?
They're a perfect team that embodies the enthusiasm that takes place right now in NBA basketball. Just think about this. You talked about them selling 14,000 season tickets. Joel Embiid has played 30 games. Ben Simmons has played no game. And obviously Fultz hasn't either. None of those players played in the NCAA tournament. But yet we understand that they have something special going on in Philadelphia. It's really a treat for their fans who suffered the last couple of years watching their basketball team.
I'm going to restart y'all right quick.
This position. Let's see if it pays off. I think it will.
More than the last couple. They've lost. There's one thing that concerns me about them. Jalen, you're so right. There's something promise. I would always hear you toward the end of your career credit my vets. I'm quoting you.
Yes, indeed.
Meaning Mark Jackson and Reggie Miller, if I'm not mistaken. Well, who are my vets for Fultz and for Simmons and Sarge, Okafor, and Embiid? Who are my vets besides Gerald Henderson? At some point, you've got to direct all of this youthful talent and exuberance and veteran players. Isn't that the way you do it in the NBA almost as much as coaching?
Absolutely, no question about it. And the thing is, they teach them how to be professionals, not only on the floor, but off the floor as well.
And that's really the key is Philadelphia's
Bro,
culture of
why do we have to wait the whole 5 minutes? They know who we picked, who they got, man. Why do we gotta wait?
Haven't played the NCAA tournament. He played for Kansas. He would have played the tournament. But building that culture of winning so that if they are losing early
Yeah, that's what I just said. They know who they want. The hell they gotta make us wait
the
for?
biggest key, I think, with the accumulation of talent.
It's gonna be damn 1 o'clock by the time this draft over with.
Washington won just 9 games. That's the worst record for any #1 overall pick, if he is indeed it, since
Man,
Bruce
skip
Martin
that.
in 1972. Let's not go to the commissioner himself.
All right, let this Siamese cat read the damn draft selection.
With the first pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Markelle Fultz from the University of Washington.
The moment for Markelle Fultz, who was on the junior varsity at Devantha Catholic until his junior season in high school. An avid BMX biker, and now he loves to throw caution to the wind, and now he's going to have to be daring enough to try to lift the 76ers into a winning culture. What are the Sixers getting from Fultz, Jay?
Well, they're getting an NBA frame already. He's got great length, and he's a 3-level scorer in the draft. He's essentially a James Harden clone on the offensive end. He's got a quick, high release on his shot. I think one of the things that's interesting about him, though, he has a couple of flaws. One, he floats on defense. He is not a great defensive player yet, although he should be really good. He has some LeBron-type blocks where he chases guys down from behind. But to have a guy like this where offensively he's really got no holes in his game, he's a multi-dimensional scorer. Now, once he comes off the pick and roll, he's got great pace with it. He can change speed, change direction, an excellent finisher around the basket. And then we talked about his physical profile. Okay, he's 6'4", he's got a 6'10" wingspan, tip it back America.
Right. They always try to compare somebody. Bro.
23 points per game at Washington since 2000. That's the third best for a freshman behind Michael Beasley and Kevin Durant. That's a pretty good score.
I have a count for him, Jay. A gentleman named Bradley Beal. His demeanor, his ability to score off the dribble, not necessarily.
Yeah, them hats is cold, man. I like them hats a lot.
Philadelphia, Bill isn't asked to be in
Oh, for sure, man.
He gets points and flurries at multiple levels that you mentioned. I think he has what it takes to be a big-time scorer in the NBA.
First pick is off the board, and as expected, Markelle Fultz joins his fraternity of #1 overall.
Should tell you the truth, man. Them hats look like they'd be good ventilation, man, for your head. I'll be sweating to death.
What's the newest Philadelphia 76ers?
Thank you very much, Reese. Markelle, it was expected, but now it's a reality. How did it feel to hear your name called and walk across that stage as the #1 pick in this year's?
Billy Bands, what's the deal?
Really a blessing, something I've been dreaming about last night. I was just sitting there just thinking about hearing my name called, and it was unreal, really. Once I heard my name called, I mean, it was like God calling me. So, I mean, I'm just happy.
You're drafted by the 76ers, which means you join what's been known as the process. But for you personally, you often talk about trusting the process. What did that mean to you?
What it meant to me was anything you do, stick with it no matter what goes on. Even if stuff's not going your way, you still got to stick with it. I think that's what I've been doing my whole life between high school and college. So.
Like so many guys, you're rocking a very nice custom suit, but what makes this suit jacket special is not what's on the outside, what's on the inside. Do you mind giving us a little peek at the lining of the suit there? And tell me about the inspiration behind it and who you tried to pay tribute to with it.
I got my mom, pretty much all my memories inside here, so as you guys can see, I got a little bit of everything in here. I mean, I got pictures, F2G, just everything that meant the most to me. My great grandma who passed away, so I mean, this is all the memories that got me to where I am today.
They better come on, man. It's about to thunderstorm. Mess around, knock my damn power out.
I mean, he told me he can do it, and when I thought about it, I thought, like, why not? I mean, it's something nice, it's something that's going to be memorable forever. I'm going to hang this up and go back and look at it. So,
Kyle, thank you so much and congratulations. Reese.
I know.
All right, Allison, as Markel gets that jacket back on. A little kiss for his mom, Ebony, and the big hug there in Fultz. The Sixers say they're changing their slogan from the process to welcome to the moment. Fultz is enjoying that moment as the #1 overall pick, and now the Los Angeles Lakers are on the clock. And something that the Ball family believes that they have been able to sneak until it comes into existence. The LA story, Kobe Bryant retired after 20 seasons with the Lakers, carrying them to championships and being the face of that franchise. First season under head coach Luke Walton, they missed the playoffs for the 4th straight year, and then the front office shakeup. Jalen Rose teammate Rob Pelinka's in there with Magic Johnson, who's running the show. And for the 3rd straight year, the Lakers will make the 2nd pick in the draft overall. D'Angelo Russell expected to be on his way to the Brooklyn Nets as part of this trade. Michael, we talked a lot about the Lakers' direction now under Magic. Lonzo Ball was a big part of that.
Alonzo is a huge part of it. And for me, I can't help but think about Magic appreciating this gift that Lonzo clearly has. Vision, the ability to get teammates involved.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? You think Jimmy Butler about to be traded? Why you say that? You think so? You think they don't actually do it, huh?
I say, other than Brandon Ingram and my #2 pick, you can have anybody you want. Just give me Paul George.
Hey, he do look like a Jabbar's brother,
I don't think that all-star caliber player, other than possible #2 pick, is on their roster currently.
Oh yeah, he traded. He got traded already. Wow. Went to go play with Thibodeau.
Just by his very presence.
I'm happy for him.
They scored at will. They were the best offensive team in the country.
Wow.
Throughout the course of the year.
You know what? And I didn't even realize, man. I see my Twitter alerts on my phone.
With the way that he plays, the way that he passes ahead. I'm not saying it's showtime Lakers, but he's the type of player that can.
No, they ain't going to the Lakers, man. He gone already. The Timberwolves. LeBron and Paul George might end up on the Lakers in about another year.
We believe Adam Silver about to step to the mic. Tell us who the Lakers have selected second.
Yeah, he gone to Minnesota, Chief. I'm talking to them cats on Periscope down there, y'all.
With the 2nd pick in the 2017 NBA
Shit,
draft,
okay.
the Los Angeles Lakers select Lonzo Ball.
Okay. Yeah, that's step 1 right there. I'm telling you, man. Don't be surprised you see LeBron in L.A., bro.
See Lonzo with his dad, his brother, family and friends surrounding him on this moment that the family always believed would happen.
Yeah, exactly. He came and gave the city their championship. LeBron never really wanted to come play for Dan Gilbert again anyway.
This guy was remarkable in terms of creating for his teammates. He led the nation in assists. He had the 3rd most assists by any freshman in Division I history.
He's basically Jason Kidd. He's got that kind of size.
Why do they keep comparing, man? He's basically Jason Kidd, really?
The head is extraordinary. He's a terrific finisher at the basket. He shoots over 70% on his 2.
Bro, if I was Jason Kidd, I'd be heated watching TV right now.
He shot 42% from 3. To say that he's an elite passer, I believe.
No, he ain't. Welcome to Detroit, man. I don't want LeBron on Detroit. He'll mess around and dip with his running ass, man. I don't, nah, fuck that. I don't like rental players.
Dynamic in transition because he can attack the rim and get there quickly and finish with either hand.
So you going back to Miami.
You wouldn't teach anybody that way. But your golf swing and impact is near perfect. Now the release point here is not perfect.
Yeah, man, Minnesota look good, man. They got some real talent. Real talent, man. Official talent.
I really love
Right. I feel you, Zombie, man. LeBron asking stay where he at. He ain't welcome in Detroit. He come to Detroit and get punched in the mouth. That's about it.
So, Ricky Rubio makes players around him better. I know last year that his team took a point guard in the first round, in the lottery, but guess what Ricky Rubio did? He took his spot back and he basically averaged a triple-double the second half of the season.
Lonzo's the sixth UCLA
What's the
player
deal, Paul?
in the top two. Those other two, that's a pretty good company right there. With Big Red and Kareem. Alex Williams down with the newest Los Angeles Laker, Lonzo Ball.
Thank you very much, Reese. Lonzo, the Lakers are your home team, the team your family wanted to draft you. How does it feel to actually be?
Come true. Glory to God, and thank you for everybody helping me get here.
Your vision is such a strong.
Yeah, I know. We just talking smack, man.
A thing or two about that. And Magic Johnson. What does it mean to you to have him as a mentor?
I mean, yeah, it's a rivalry thing. LeBron was born here, though. He was born in Michigan.
Now, I noticed that you are not wearing the shoes that you walked the red carpet with earlier. Pretty convenient. You had to put on not just the hat, but you also had the shoes waiting for you back there as well.
I did. Kind of had that pre-plan, and I'm glad everything worked out.
And I will note, you didn't have them in any other color, right?
You already know he will.
I know your family's with you here tonight.
Nah,
your dad
the Detroit ain't fit for crybabies, man.
Watching. She suffered a stroke in February. What does it mean?
You can't be out there crying to the refs, man.
Because of your mother.
Somebody in the crowd gonna slap you.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I'm glad to be home so she can come to my.
And y'all about to play back downtown Detroit, man? Nah.
When did you get this hat made?
And there go YouTube, man. And that for y'all that on my phone that's on YouTube, man. That's YouTube doing that to y'all. YouTube keep trying to cut it off because it's showing the draft.
All right, 19, 20 years. What's it like right now that he is in LA Lakers?
It's a wonderful feeling, but I already knew what was coming to him. I got two more boys. I gotta come through the same.
Man, I hate YouTube, bro.
You're gonna get them to the Lakers too. How?
Too many rules for me.
Ball control.
How good is Lonzo Ball gonna be for the LA Lakers?
Hey, my man on Periscope said LeVar is the next prophet.
To the playoffs his first year. Come see me when he does. I'll have another hat on to say I told you so.
Thanks a lot, LeVar.
And you know what LeVar is what everybody pops is in the backyard. LeVar is what your pops is in the backyard, man. Talking smack to his homeboys about how good his boy is. That's what LeVar Ball is. Oh, well, you already know, man. You got fake Detroiters in here, so they gon' talk Cleveland. Most of them claim to be Pistons fans, but you already know how that is. YouTube. They Pistons fan when the Pistons when they win. And you remember how it was in 2004? Wasn't nobody a Pistons fan. And then as soon as they start winning and went to the finals, all of a sudden, oh, I love my city. Oh, Detroit this, Detroit that.
His former coach Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota. In the deal, Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and the number 7 pick go to
They traded LaVine?
In return, Jimmy Butler.
Oh, no. That's, bro, I know it's Jimmy Butler, but that's a little bit too much, dude. That's, yeah. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, man. And y'all want Stan Van Gundy? Y'all want Stan Van Gundy to do something stupid. That's stupid. I'm not trading you Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is a baller, but come on, bro.
You don't really affect your starting lineup because Chris Dunn wasn't getting a lot of minutes. LaVine got injured, and again, I talked about Ricky Rubio.
Man, fuck that.
To take his spot. Ricky Rubio kept his position.
Well, Zach LaVine's come off a serious knee injury, and so you're asking to try to replace 24.
Yeah, he a free agent, man. No.
But Chris Dunn is a player.
No.
Last year we started talking about how the Bulls want to trade up to get Chris Dunn.
Bro, these teams, man, panic mode.
Pretty good. I'm a Jimmy Butler fan. It's pretty good to haul for Jimmy Butler.
Well, Chicago's going to be
right.
They're 28th in the league in three-point shooting. They need a shooter. So yeah, and that's
oh my God, man. Why would you do that?
Trade and took involving Jimmy
Butler going to Minnesota. Boston on the clock third. The pick is in. Here's Commissioner Silver.
All right, here we go.
Third pick in the 2017 NBA draft. The Boston Celtics
Josh Jackson.
select Jason Tatum.
Oh! 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 I told y'all, man. I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all, man. There go there it go right there. Now it's about to be a domino effect. Here come your domino effect. Somebody gonna fall at 12 to the Pistons. I'm telling you, bro. They took Tatum. They took Jason Tatum instead of Jackson, bro. Here come that domino effect.
He is the best shooter, the best offensive player among Josh Jackson, De'Aaron Fox, and the like. He's smooth. He's long armed.
Yep, here we go with the twists and turns, baby.
Shoots 85% from the free throw line, and you can put it down on the post. He can shoot over you. He can shoot out the three-point range.
Yeah.
Something he's really improved. He's got a great fadeaway. He needs a little bit better defensive intensity, but I thought he was just scratching.
I mean, they got their defensemen, man. They got Avery Bradley in the crew. You know what I'm saying? They needed scoring.
But toward the end of the year, he was really a dominant.
You think Jackson going to the Suns?
Without Jason Tatum playing the way he did, Duke doesn't win 4 games in 4 days, which has never been done in the ACC tournament before. But a young man that you can put him in isolation and he can make a bucket. I mean, he's got terrific footwork, a very good stroke. I think he can get.
Suns. Let's see what y'all think. Y'all think Jackson going to the Suns up there on YouTube?
Very good mid-range game in the post. He can take a smaller guy down there and shoot over. He's a very good driver. Excellent step back move. He can get into your chest.
Why y'all in here arguing on Periscope? What is going on? We watching the draft, man. It's raining harder than the motherfucker outside. I ain't even realize it. You say y'all ruthless savages. Well, y'all in the right Periscope, man, because you're looking at one of the savage savages. And
Thank you very
block
much.
game is strong.
Jason, you told me you haven't slept the last couple nights. How are you feeling now that you have officially been drafted by the Celtics?
It's an incredible feeling.
Light-skinned ass
I'm
motherfucker.
trying to give honor to God to be in this position. The feeling is just everything I wish for and more. I'm trying not to cry right now.
Yeah, we know about Butler Stacks.
I'm so happy.
A lot of emotions, and I know this is
They traded him
special
for
you
Zach
because you're
LaVine
not
and
listening.
Chris Dunn, bro. I'm like, come on, bro.
She raised you as a single mother, did everything she could to put you in the best situations possible.
Make sure I
As you
take
look
my
back at
notes.
Growing up with her and some of the hardships the two of you have been through, what does this night mean to you and to her?
He say they done fucked up. Hey, y'all stupid, man.
Especially for me.
Say, yeah, the Bulls, man.
With everything we've been through. And then, for my dad to be here and my grandparents, friends and family, and everybody back home.
He said that's a crazy super team.
People always have big plans for when they get drafted, but what are your plans to do to help other single mothers once you get that?
You already know Stan Van Gundy is good for robbing somebody, bro. I mean, look at how many times he done robbed Orlando.
For a year or two and just help, pay for bills and utilities, just be a blessing to, have that less, burden taken off their shoulders.
Jason, thank you.
Yeah, he got traded. Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn for Jimmy Butler.
Thanks, Allison. I'm here with Brandy. Brandy, congratulations first off. And I said at the beginning of the draft when I played.
Yeah, they did. They finessed the shit out the Bulls, man. Oh, man.
It's been long, but he's been working towards this day since he was about 3 years old.
You must haven't seen Zach LaVine, man. You haven't been watching Zach LaVine. You need to hit YouTube.
Jason said before that he's gonna.
It looked like he never even tore that goddamn ACL.
How big would that be in order to start something massive like that?
You say Jackson to the Suns, Fox to the Kings. I always felt like Fox was going to the Kings, but you never know, man. It's the Kings we talking about, bro.
Bring that to fruition.
You already know what type of franchise we talking about.
What kind of
course, the Boston Celtics getting with their son.
We talking about a franchise that just gave DeMarcus Cousins away.
So he's getting his desire to be the best is like they're going to be very happy.
Yeah, that's what people look at me crazy talking about Zach LaVine. 20 points a game scored, man. Yeah, he tore his ACL, but you need to check him out right about now. You can't even tell he ever tore it.
So you see how hard his mom is working. She's enjoying this night, and now.
You think they taking Collins with the 10th pick? Everybody say, well, I expect them to go big, small, and then big. But like I said, man, it's the Kings, bro. It's the Kings.
It reminds me a lot like Danny Granger. Over a 5-year period, Granger averaged over 21 points in this league before his career got cut short with injury.
And he and Jalen Brown.
Yeah, he got traded to the Bulls, bro.
I mean, that's what you took
The Kings, man, and Brooklyn are on the same type of page, bro. They make the worst damn decisions in history. That Indian dude and that Russian.
He and Jalen Brown are a lot more similar, but you want Tatum to give you offense, especially in isolation situations.
Yeah, he gives you shooting. That's the only thing Josh Jackson doesn't give you is shooting. Josh Jackson gives you everything else, at least as good and at least as well as Jason Tatum does. He just doesn't shoot it like Tatum does.
I think it was Tom Penn who said the Celtics have a whole lot of good. The question is, can they get to great? Will Jason Tatum stick around there? Will he be the one to help them do that? Suns are looking for a little good to start with. Here's Commissioner Silver.
With the 4th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft,
They're going to stick.
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson, there you go. Phoenix Suns is. Phoenix Suns. Let me write that down. Going, Josh Jackson going out to the desert.
Story history was the Big 12 Freshman of the Year. First team all conference for this game. As mentioned, the one thing about Josh Jackson is how well was it before, how he was shooting otherwise. Terrific athlete, motivated competitor, plays hard all the time. Oh, he's a stud.
To the Lakers, bro.
That happens to be very skilled. I think he's the best wing defender in this draft. He can mark 1 through 4.
Yeah, you stupid, Stacks.
Good vision. He can drive it left. He can drive it right. Excellent in transition. You can throw lobs to him. He can play above the rim. An excellent finisher at the rim. Josh Jackson's got everything except for, as you mentioned, he is not an accomplished shooter. Like, that stroke has got to improve. But with his length and his freak athleticism,
No, it's not.
and he does it with either hand. And he does it in a smooth fashion.
Yeah, that's what everybody think, man, that they're going to take the Fox. That they're taking De'Aaron Fox. But we'll see, man. I think they are too, but, man, you just never know with the Kings.
I think really sets them apart.
Kings will do something like take Frank. You know what I'm saying? They'll take Frank with the 5th pick.
He had over 50 steals, he had over 30 blocks. Like, you don't see that all the time in freshman players.
And the Suns needed a 3-and-D wing. They were 28.
Nah, Paul George ain't going to the Celtics, man.
Reminds me a lot of a
Gordon Hayward probably going to end up for the playing for the Celtics.
versus the Cavs in a closeout game. Andre Iguodala, probably not considered a knockdown three-point shooter. Not necessarily the best free throw shooter, but a guy that makes an impact when he's on the basketball court.
The Kings was interested. They was interested in Andre. Now what if the Pistons trade Andre?
There's a nastiness.
Who will be pissed off in here?
He's the alpha male in this draft.
As far as you Pistons fans go, because I got all type of fans in here right now.
The Sons have had since Steve Nash was there.
That's indeed a true story.
I'm sure he has chips on both shoulders when he plays. Probably in a really good move with Allison Williams now.
You trading Andre Drummond for a draft pick?
Let me ask you, you worked out for the Suns. You chose not to work out for the Celtics because of scheduling conflicts. Do you think that impacted where you were drafted?
Maybe a little bit, but you know, I'm here today. I'm happy. You know, I'm glad to be a Phoenix Sun now.
What do you think you can most contribute to the Suns?
Yeah, I know we are. I'm just checking the scale. You already know what I'm doing. I'm just remembering. I'm taking names and I'm remembering.
Josh, thank you so much and congratulations. Are you still ready?
Allison, thank you very much.
Andre Drummond.
A record that we're about to break in just a moment. The top 4 picks
For you guys that's in here that ain't Pistons fans, the new people, man, I'm talking about Andre Drummond. A lot of the Pistons fans on here want to trade Andre Drummond.
Would be shocked if that's not the man. Sacramento is in need of a point guard, and why not have the fastest man in the draft? Will it be De'Aaron Fox versus a couple?
Okay, you said can you win a championship with him? If Cleveland had Andre Drummond last year, I mean, well, in the past finals, you think it would have helped them? I put the question to you that way. If Cleveland had Drummond, do you think it would have helped them? Never stay healthy. What you mean never stay healthy? Drummond don't get injured.
Nailed it. Yeah, it's fine enough for
It's raining hard out there.
Those moments, there's one of these.
Oh, you drilled that? Nailed it.
And see, that's a measurement question, man, because I'm trying to see what type of people we got in here. We got idiots or we got people that think logically. It's looking like a bunch of idiots.
With Father's Day and the draft so close together, Foot Locker asked us to reflect on everything dads do for us on our journeys to the NBA.
Yeah, of course. You know, people from other teams always want players from, you know, that home team. The fans the fans of that team always complain about something. But people from other teams always want the player. Like, yeah, bring them here.
Your high school coach in front of an entire crowd for not getting you enough touches.
He's still with the Pistons right now currently, but, you know,
On that special moment,
the Pistons, the fan base, most of them want Drummond to get traded for a draft pick. For a fucking draft pick.
Already better than the reigning league MVP. All those interviews from the stands during college games, the public spats with the all-time great soundbite after soundbite to the national media, and then tell 29 or 30 teams.
No, they won't either, man. That's the sad part about it. Of course, he's 23 years old. Of course, he still got a lot of upside. But, you know, he had a down season last year. And you got a lot of emotional Detroit fans in here that want him traded. A bad season. He still, I think average, 12 and 13 for a bad season? You average 12 and 13 for a bad season with no point guard. Yeah, like I said, man, that's Detroit fans for you newcomers. The exact reason why nobody wants to come play here.
Detroit, from the writer and director of The Hurt Locker in 0-30, in theaters August 4th.
The Kings about to make their pick to reach their fifth result. The 76ers Kings Steel Sixers exercised their right to swap pick. Sixers went third, now the Kings going fifth. Here's Anderson.
With the fifth pick in the 2000
All right, fifth pick.
NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. So if it keep going the way it's supposed to go, that Tatum pick. What's wrong? I'll be back, y'all. What's up?
Fifth overall to Sacramento. Led the SEC in assists. He is a speed demon and he has a magnetic personality. During recruiting with Kentucky, players were drawn to wanting to play with De'Aaron Fox. So he is the type of leader, type of personality that you would like to do something with a game who has been in the playoffs in 2006.
I don't know where y'all stay at, man, but out here in Dearborn, man, it's fucking green and shit outside. The sky all green and shit. Who is this? Bro, you gotta translate your shit to English, man. Dude in here, don't nobody know what the hell you in here saying. Don't even mention the drum and stuff no more, man. Let's just talk draft.
And deflections, he's very good on the ball and excellent in transition. He's the number 2 transition.
My man, just keep on typing too. No nobody, what the hell are you talking about?
Scoring in transition, Malik Monk, 6 points a game. just elite speed in the open floor and excellent quickness, and also a very good finisher. Led the Southeastern Conference in assists per game, even at a triple-double against Arizona State in the Bahamas. He's a very good passer. You know, he's right-handed naturally, but he plays and shoots as a lefty.
I'm gonna charge y'all ass, man. Shit.
And he's unafraid. The one thing he's got to improve upon, he's got not only
You send y'all ass a bill.
he's an excellent defender right now.
Hey, you stupid, Black.
I agree with you, Jay. Us lefties, we can be unorthodox. I'm pretty sure you like your fellow shot.
You an Ipsy?
Michael Wilbon, the most famous lefty I know. The former
Oh, so you say it's bad out there in MC too, man? So we must got a big storm over Michigan right now, then.
Like Michael Conley with the Memphis Grizzlies, who had a big-time season this year. I anticipate.
Yo, what up, Chief?
Get better. I love De'Aaron Fox as a basketball player.
Man, would y'all stop arguing with these dudes, man?
NBA draft, De'Aaron Fox being the latest. We will likely continue that trend with the Orlando Magic on the talk right now.
All right, you already know what it is, man.
Thank you very much, De'Aaron. You are the big straight.
Damn right, Detroit in the house.
And I know some of these guys you've known since 3rd grade. What has it been like to share this experience with all of them?
It's been extremely gratifying. You know, since the fourth grade, and man, I'm speechless right now. You know, we're living out our dreams together.
What are the emotions you're feeling on this night? I know it's got to be one of the biggest nights of your life.
I can't even describe it. Like I said, I mean, I'm extremely happy. You know, I'm finally.
Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, a lot of people think it's gonna be Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna see how the rest of this order go with this draft.
Translate to the next level.
And see who fall backwards.
You know, a lot of the comparisons are John Wall, and you saw how he was competing and how he was playing in the playoffs. So, if I'm able to use my speed the way he was, then I mean, speed kills, and you can't really teach it.
De'Aaron, you're my vote for best dress. Real quick, though, show off the inside lining of your jacket, which folks haven't got to see yet.
So it's breast cancer signs, and my mom's actually a 21-year breast cancer survivor. So
Right. Hopefully one of them two can fall, man.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your family.
It's actually
Monk, Smith, Markkinen. Because Markkinen is the second best shooter in the draft, bro. To me, besides Kenner. Or Kennard, however you want to pronounce it.
He's a pro. He's already, getting props to his sponsors in. It's like he's done this before.
Picking Isaac, I don't know, man. I don't know. They might. It usually gets shaky between 7 and 10. It usually gets shaky in the draft. You don't know who they really gonna pick.
So Mark Wood pointed out, did not produce De'Aaron Fox. He really recruited him. None of them produced.
Bro, if Dennis fell to 12, I would turn my cameras and I would go outside and run around butt ass naked in the thunderstorm with an "I will work for food" sign. Ain't no way Dennis falling to 12.
I thought about this. He set the record now with 5 straight freshmen. There'll be a lot more freshmen, so like possibly record number in the first round. What does it signal to?
First of all, it's going to be signaling the end.
Right, you know I'm not about to do no shit like that. So that's how likely it is dude falling to 12, man. He is not falling to 12. What up, Corday? Back in here.
We're talking about performance, nothing else. Not salaries, not getting your free agency more quickly. None of the business aspects. Just performance.
Man, what the hey, man. I'm going to kick your ass out of here.
They know who the best players. They're playing against the same group.
Bro, Dennis ain't slipping to no damn 12.
They know who the best players are. The question is, basketball, pro basketball, what's going to happen going forward, whether we agree or not. It seems like it's going to be 2 years. So I don't know how much longer we're going to be talking about freshmen.
For all of the YouTubers from Detroit on here, if Dennis fall to 12, I drive to Chicago tonight, and punch Judah Tribe dead in the damn face. If he fell that far, I punch Judah Tribe dead in the mouth. Man, Beast, if you still in here.
Or the G League now, not for the masses, because I don't think many 18, 19-year-old kids want to live overseas just for a year. And then overseas teams don't want the guys just for a year. They want to benefit them for longer, unless it's just for publicity. Might impact their desire. Terrence Ferguson's one who's been an advocate for that On the clock right now, Orlando.
Hey, I hear you, King. I'm gonna knock that Koofy right off his damn head, man.
With the 6th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Jonathan Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac.
That'll be a pretty short move for Jonathan from Tallahassee down to Orlando. Athletic, skilled guy. You know, he grew.
What'd you say, man, Beast? I said, man, Beast. I said if Dennis Smith fell to 12, I'd drive to Chicago tonight and go punch the Koofy right off of Judah Tribe's face. I'd knock that Koofy right off his head.
That aspect of the skill set that he could potentially bring to Orlando. Did I cover my bases well enough here, David? I didn't mean to throw you out their game like this. You're very sensitive.
Dennis Smith ain't falling that part. That's what we saying, Weezy. We ain't saying the Pistons don't need to get him, but he ain't falling that damn far. He fall that damn far. I don't know, man.
He is very skilled, and he's a fluid shooter, and a very mobile athlete that runs with really long strides. And he's got defensive versatility.
Yeah, what y'all think about his escort, though?
He's got the athletic ability to guard multiple positions when he gets into the NBA and gets a little bit stronger. And he does need to get stronger. He's got good form, a little bit of a slow release. He shot 42% from deep in February, only shot 17% from deep in March. I thought that was a really interesting finish that he had to the season. But his fluidity is really impressive. He can get up and down the floor, he can drive it. He's got a good feel for the game, and he's a great kid. And everybody get ready to take another drink. He's got ridiculous length. His arms go forever. 7'2" wingspan. At 6'10", and he uses it very effectively. His shooting touch is very good. Shoots from the mid-range, can stretch it out, but he's not consistent with it when he stretches it out. That's the next step for him, is to be consistent with his shooting. And the base of his game is...
I mean, he can always work on that, though.
Reminds me of a former player that played most of his career with the Utah Jazz.
But he got length. He got length and good. His body, he's put together well. You know what I mean? A lot of guys that's lanky like that is not well coordinated. My man is well coordinated, so he can damn sure transform into something better than what they think.
And former Seminole headed to the Magic, Jonathan Isaac with Allison Williams.
Thank you very much, Reese. When you have hair that good, you hold the hat. You don't wear it. Jonathan, you were born not far from here in the Bronx, but you grew up in Naples. You played at Florida State. What does it mean to you to be drafted by a Florida State?
Hey, it looked like Dave tied to your shit, Zombie.
You know, it is kind of hard to be living in Florida for 9 years, so it feels great.
Sometimes you just got to ignore Zombie, man.
Teams executives told you about your size when you get
I know.
My size, you know, I definitely got to get stronger. You know, and that's the first thing I got to focus on. I'm gonna gain weight with time, but
How the fuck you gonna put a hat on that, man? You can't put a hat on that.
Jonathan, thank you very much. He's the third Seminole all-time to be drafted in the top 10. Jordan Cloud and Callis Young. Now, Timberwolves are on the clock right now, and this is going to be a selection for the Bulls. The Bulls and Timberwolves, Jeff Goodman told us earlier, this is the proposed trade. A huge one that would reunite.
You said they need to trade. Why we need to trade, man? With the way shit going right now, I don't think we need to be trading right now. Trade after we pick. Shit. Trade John Lure to get shit one of the second round picks or something. Of course they've been terrible ever since, man. That's why they keep giving Stan Van Gundy free shit, man, because they feel stupid for firing them over Dwight Howard. That's why Orlando keep giving the Pistons shit for nothing.
You know they got Deng over there, and here's Wiggins right on the other wing.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's rare. That's rare. If my TV's syncing with yours, that's rare.
Major production. This is a top 15 player in the league. This guy is an adult who's ready to come in.
But that is one thing though. Periscope is a little bit further behind YouTube, but YouTube, this YouTube Live app, it got connection issues, man. Because my Wi-Fi is is more than 50 megabips. You know what I mean? It's more around like 90, almost to 100. This app is just trash, man. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. Who next? The Timberwolves, man. They just got Jimmy Butler, so let's see who the Timberwolves draft, man. They might try to get somebody else to go beside they might try to get a power forward, to be honest.
Maybe the Bulls are trying to decide who they want the Timberwolves to select.
I mean, the Bulls just let Jimmy Butler go.
I mean, the Bulls
I don't
were
know.
so far down in three-point shooting last year, shooting overall. If they're going to rebuild, and this is what they're finally committing to rebuilding, which is something that the Bulls management did not want to do a year ago. They thought by bringing Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade in, they could sort of keep it there and be a player.
Yeah, Bulls pick right now.
Almost again anyway. But now they're finally committing to rebuilding. It still, though, Jay, has to be a shooter, doesn't it?
You think, yeah, Minnesota need a guard. They need a point guard, don't they? Yeah, Minnesota need a point guard. Ricky Rubio ain't it. I mean, you got Karl Anthony Towns. If I'm the Timberwolves, I'm getting a point guard. Man, fuck that. I need a point guard. I'm not dealing with Ricky Rubio, man. Ricky Rubio ass need to play more than motherfucking 50 games.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. They won 31 games last year, and they lost more games than any team in the league, which they had a double-digit lead in the second half. You know, over the course of 82 games, maybe that means something, maybe it doesn't, but it seems to indicate
Courtney Jang is not old, even though he looked like even though Courtney Jang looked like Luau Dang. You know what they do? They look just alike, man, even though their names sound the same. Courtney Jang is not old, even though he looked for it.
Silver now is ready with the pick. It is Minnesota officially on the clock, but making the pick due to the Jimmy Butler proposed trade at the moment.
All right, here we go for the Bulls.
With the 7th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Larry Markkinen.
Oh, so they went ahead and got Markkinen. So most of y'all was right. Get back. So that's who we're gonna play next to Karl Anthony Towns, man. Markkinen is from Arizona. He played for Arizona, if that's what you asking.
Made the rule, no basketball before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m. Terrific shooter, big guys you mentioned, Jay. What will the Bulls eventually be getting?
They are getting a fabulous Finn, who is the best shooting big man in the draft. He's got a high
he's the best shooting big man.
Pick and pop terror. He averaged over a point per possession in 11.
Yeah, he going to Chicago. What am I talking about? I'm sitting here talking about he playing next to Karl Anthony Towns. He going to Chicago. I keep forgetting they traded.
59 3-point field goals this year. That's the most by a 7-footer in 20 years. That quick release makes him really hard to deal with, and it's a high release. He's not a shot blocker, but he knocks free throws down at 83%. One thing he's got to do is be very careful when he is driving in Finland, because Finland on a speeding ticket, they calculate the fines based on annual income. His fines are going to go way up. He's going to get a lot of money now.
That is very nice. He's a much better ball handler than the guy I'm counting him to, but he's not really going to be a stretch 4, but more of a stretch 5. How about another Wildcat, Channing Frye, who also has a quick release. He's done a really good job over his career, knocking down 3-point shots at a high clip at 39%. So I like this.
Whoa, Knight, get off the camera.
Markkinen selected by the Timberwolves. This will be part of the proposed
Knight, move.
Which Jimmy Butler will be headed to Minnesota.
Dog all in the damn camera.
On the clock, the New York Knicks with the 8th overall pick, and man, oh man, have they been full of headlines in a season of drama for a team that really hasn't played very well. Derrick Rose had a little disappearing act. Phil Jackson took to Twitter about Carmelo Oakley rumbling all over the place.
Now, You think they don't get Frank?
And then the Sin Master trying to push Carmelo out, telling him it's time to move.
You don't think they gonna pick Dennis Smith? Everybody's saying Frank. Let's see.
Led to the declaration earlier that Phil Jackson said he was willing to trade Porzingis if the right deal came along. All of the back pages here in New York for the last few days have been just excoriating Jackson over this and wondering whether the Knicks, in fact, know exactly what they're doing at the moment as they wait to see what they will do. And no matter what, how things can change in 2 years. Remember at the top of the show tonight, we showed the dad.
Let's see what Phil Jackson dumbass do.
There he is, right there, when they selected Porzingis. He put the thumbs down, and they were
the most overrated coach in NBA history.
Nothing's changed. Look at him. The Knicks are irrelevant. They're as irrelevant now as they were when they chose Porzingis, which is not a comment on Porzingis. It's a comment on the New York Knicks. I know the building will go crazy, and it's exciting here in metropolitan New York. The Knicks are one of the most irrelevant teams that we're going to talk about tonight.
And that kid is wearing a Porzingis
jersey. You already know what it is, man, Beast. The most overrated coach in NBA history.
Well, we know who isn't crying tonight. James Dolan, who has a concert going on right now.
That's right. He's playing one of the straight shot
ownership. Gave Phil the autonomy. They gave Carmelo Anthony no trade clause. Drafted Porzingis, and everybody was happy. Now the Knicks, as you guys have mentioned, are right back where we started.
And so the Knicks with the 8th overall pick. Let's see what kind of reaction we get here in Brooklyn. Commissioner Silver with the Knicks pick.
With the 8th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Frank Ntilikina.
There it is.
Frank Ntilikina from France. He turned pro at the age of 15. And much more positive reaction in the building, perhaps learning from Kristaps Porzingis.
All right, since you 8 for 8, who the Pistons picking, Zombie?
Ntilikina, who is still in the middle of his French League playoffs, in fact, will leave in the wee hours this morning to get back for a decisive Game 5 in the playoffs. He wanted to be here for this moment. And the Knicks, because they go their own way all the time, they end the run on freshmen.
Shit, if Smith fall to the Pistons, man, you best believe they might trade. They could probably gonna trade Jackson. Shit. We'd probably be getting another first round pick. You wanted the Pistons to draft Frank? Yeah, they said his stock was constantly rising, man.
He is the lead guard. We have Fran Priscilla over there. Brandon, you know this guy? I sure do. Luke Triangle, that's what they say. Welcome to the triangle, Frank. But just hope it's not the Bermuda Triangle, okay? Because what you have here is a young man that actually fits the triangle.
Smith, yeah.
6'5", 7-foot wingspan, outstanding defender, above average NBA athlete.
Smith to the Mavericks. What is you using? Is you on Twitter using the Verge? That's why I hate going to Twitter, man, because they be putting stuff out too early and it kind of kill everything. Yeah, Aaron, yeah.
Good vision, careless passer. He's going to be solid, like that gentleman who you're going to see getting breaking news and a big contract this offseason. George Hill, a guy that shoots 50% from the floor and has become a really good three-point shooter from distance.
So Ntilikina going to the Knicks with the 8th overall pick. Fran, you've had some talk about him, about where you think what he can be in the NBA and what's expected for a pick here. As you have a look at, I mentioned that
you said the Hornets taking Malik Monk.
Hours to go back to France, and then after he lands, he's going to have about an hour car ride to be able to get back to the side of that Game 5 of the Pro A
championship and with a 6-hour time change, he should get there just in time for stretch. Is it a stretch, Randy, to think that Ntilikina can be an NBA starter? Is he a potential all-star? What is the ceiling?
Well, to me, Reese.
Shit, I need to be on Twitter then. Shit, since y'all getting all this shit extra early.
Analytics, by the way. 14% all-star, 59% bust potential. I'm just going by the educated eye. To me, he's a kid that can play both guard spots. He's not a point. He's not a two. I think he's going to be a solid starter in the league. Don't get me wrong. I don't see all-star yet. But he'll turn 19 in July. And here's the big thing. He's in a league that produces really good NBA players. The French Pro A League, Tony Parker, Nick Batum, Rudy Gobert, of course, Diaw. If you put him in college, he's averaging 18 a game. But he's a role player, a starter on a really good French team. Long-term, starter would be great, Knicks fans. Don't think anything more. If he becomes a star, celebrate. But I like the pick because I like his long-term potential.
You know what? You right, Stacks, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. But if I was the Dallas Mavericks, I'm taking Collins. Dirk Nowitzki getting ready to retire.
I think the best teams in France and Europe.
If I was the Mavericks.
College teams, I do.
All right, Allison, I just want to throw you under the bus, friend. Allison Williams with Frank Ntilikina.
Thank you very much, Frank. You traveled across the Atlantic while your team is playing for a championship to be here tonight. Why was it so important to experience this night?
I mean, to be here just like a dream come true. So to me, it was really important to be here. I didn't do any workout, but I mean,
That's the French freak. Como talez-vous?
You got to spend a few days here in New York City. Tell me, what do you know about the New York Knicks?
Como talez-vous?
The New York Knicks has a good history, great history, and actually they're playing basketball that brings championship. So definitely.
Speaking of championships, you're going to try and win one tomorrow. Tell fans a little bit what your next 24 hours looks like.
Actually, I have to go back to.
Hey man, don't pay me no mind, man, Beast.
Tonight, 2 a.m. I have a flight, and yeah, definitely we're trying to get the championship.
Bro, what is taking the Mavericks so long, man? Who did the Mavericks get? I know one of y'all on Twitter.
Frank, congratulations.
Spoiling everything.
Safe travels indeed, Allison, as the Dallas Mavericks about to make their selection. The Mavericks making their first top 10 pick of the month.
Dennis, they got Dennis.
Commissioner Silver will step 48 microphone in and out.
Good. I don't feel like running around outside in rain.
With the 9th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft.
Oh, that's your opinion.
The Dallas Mavericks select Dennis Smith.
Okay, yeah, Dennis Smith.
From North Carolina State University.
Yeah, Dallas is
Dennis Smith Jr. was the freshman of the year.
Dallas is officially stupid.
18 points a game. We were talking about him earlier tonight. He had a knee injury in high school, came back last year and played well for North Carolina State team that did not meet the expectations. Dennis Smith Jr.
It's pick 10 and Monk is still there.
His effort from time to time in terms of consistency, but now he's going to the Mavericks, their first top 10 picks, as they took Robert Traylor and immediately traded in for Dirk Nowitzki. Well, first, very cool that Mark Godfrey is there with Dennis Smith Jr. He's a physically imposing guard that's got a 48-inch.
Collins at 10.
He is beyond strong and explosive. He can get to the basket off of pick and rolls. It's like trying to guard a bowling ball going downhill. He's the first player since John Wall in college, the first freshman to average 15 points, 6 assists, and 1.5 steals. He is not a focused defender. That's the one problem you've got with him. He does get a lot of steals, but he gives up a lot of buckets. He doesn't always play hard on defense. He could be a big-time defender if he did, because he's got that kind of ability. Freaky shooting, but he does have NBA range. He's wired to score. I mean, he had 2 triple-doubles in ACC play. That's never happened before.
At 6'3", 195, here's another guy.
I don't know, man. It's a chance he dropped to the Pistons. I don't know. Trailblazers. What about the Trailblazers?
And can make plays with the best of them in the backcourt. Who also was a multi-time All-Star.
team in the league to average fewer than 100 points per game last year.
Hey, man, the Pistons right where they need to be. Either way, who they pick is.
So much, Reese here with Dennis Smith Jr. And as you walk across that stage, you know, you do serve defending ACC Rookie of the Year, but now you have your sights.
Oh, they traded up to number 10?
Rookie of the Year is what you said you want to achieve.
Oh, shit.
How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, the Blazers probably going to get a big man, bro. They got their guards already. They were going to get a big man.
With so many talented
Who did they trade?
What do you think you did to separate yourself a bit?
You know, I just went out and competed every chance I had. The numbers speak for themselves, but
Who did Portland trade?
I gotta focus on being the best Dennis Smith Jr. I can.
Did this night go as you expected it?
It did. It did. It's all God's plan.
All right, Dennis, thank you so much. Congratulations. Reese?
All right, Allison, so the Kings
Don't nobody know?
in the top 10 on the clock to make their second pick of the first round. They already have De'Aaron Fox out of Kentucky. Who will the Kings select? I'll tell you when you come back.
Somebody try to find out who they traded. Who they traded? Oh, they just traded Pitts.
I've seen this about waiting at the motel. What happened at the motel? Police was there.
Yeah, I think the Hornets probably will pass on Malik Monk. They might just take Kenner, to be honest.
3 kids have been killed. Right before you got there.
Either way it go, the way that it's set up right now, I'm happy with whoever the Pistons pick, to be honest. But if we do get Monk, that's a steal, bro.
What happened at the motel? August 4th.
Yeah, I think we all gonna go crazy if Malik Monk make it past these next 2 picks. Let's just hope, you know, Portland ain't move up to get Malik Monk. Yeah, we're either getting Collins or no DTE, not right now. Nah, man, we ain't getting Mitchell, bruh. You got Collins, Kenner on the board still, plus Monk. Yeah. If Luke Kennard is still there, I mean, I think we'll take Malik if Malik is there, but if not, I think you're going to go Kennard if he's still there. Because Kennard, Stan Van Gundy probably will want a J.J. Redick type of guy. Collins to Portland. Collins to Portland.
Just like we practiced.
Okay, we can get started.
Bro, if Malik Monk, I'm taking Monk. Both can shoot. I'm taking Monk, though. Monk can do more.
Welcome back. The NBA Draft 2017, presented by State Farm here in Brooklyn, Barclays Center.
Yeah, that's the thing. Monk does just a little bit more. But either way, I'm happy with either one. With Kennard or Monk. Bearcat, what's the deal, man? Glad you joined the party.
This is what's going to happen. Bulls are going to get Zach Levine, Chris Dunn, and number 7 pick, which was Lowry Marketing out of Arizona in exchange for Jimmy Butler.
Man, you out of your mind if you don't want Kennard. This the NBA. This ain't college. He fits the NBA system.
In Chicago, and as I mentioned, with Sacramento about to make a pick officially, just good minute on the clock. Adam Silver is about to step to the podium and announce the selection that the Kings will make, and soon will be on his way to Portland.
With the 10th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Zach Collins from Gonzaga University.
Ah.
Zach Collins was instrumental in Gonzaga's
Uh-oh.
run all the way to the national championship game.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, man. Uh-oh. I feel sorry for Zach that he got to deal with that, man, but it looked like the Pistons might get Monk, man, or Kennard. Well, they getting either or, one of them.
Steven Zimmerman and Chase Jeter. So he was the best player in his high school team. He was the best player in his college team.
but he's the best prospect out of all of them. He's a two-way player that's got NBA range on his jump shot, a good touch. He's an excellent finisher around the basket, really good feet, and he can really run. He changes ends very well. Fifth most efficient player in the nation. Now, he will block and change shots. One thing, though, he is foul prone. He had the most disqualifications off the bench of any player in the country was 7. He fouled out of the championship game, but his mobility is excellent.
So the Blazers moved up to get Zach Collins, huh?
He's a gamer. He doesn't take a backseat to anybody. And I think the one thing, though, you mentioned he's never been the best player on his team. The only thing you would have liked to have seen him play another year in college to see him be the man. But when he goes into the NBA, he's got all the tools to be an outstanding NBA player long term.
He's more athletic than this count, but did you say fouls and foul prone and physical play? How about this guy in Notre Dame who played for the Detroit Pistons? Chill, Amir, who before his time was actually shooting threes and spreading the floor. Winning championships with the bad boy Pistons. Getting rebounds. Being a physical presence. If you put this young man in Nurkic, on the backcourt of McCollum and Lillard, I really like what the Portland Trailblazers did here with this pick. Billy Beer went from College Pretty High School.
Yeah, I can't believe Monk is still on the board, man. I'm in straight up disbelief.
One and done in Gonzaga history. The second Zag to go in the top 10, but there's even more material realm that he's
Malik Monk is still on the board. Wow. Where is my phone charger?
Zach Collins did it against South Carolina this year. Anthony Davis and Danny Manning are the other two to be able to do that. Zach Collins, a top 10 pick, presumably on his way to Portland, so Sacramento made the pick. He's with Allison Williams.
Thank you, Reese. Zach, I have to ask you. I understand you had a rather large fifth-year senior playing in front of you, but how do you go from not starting a single game in your 1 year with the Zags to being a lottery pick in the NBA?
I have no idea. All I can say is that, you know, just playing behind a guy like that all year and learning from him and, you know, having the type of trust that the coaches had in me the whole time and, you know, to go out and play those small minutes and produce in those small minutes, you know, I gotta, you know, attribute that to staying in the gym and working on things that I couldn't necessarily show in every single game. But I know when I got a good opportunity, I go out there and perform.
Zach, thank you so much. Appreciate the time. Congratulations. Reese.
All right, Alice, I wonder if Zach is going to want to keep that cap as a souvenir. Because we're trading it for Blazers win shortly. The Hornets are on the clock. Would Michael Jordan dare go Justin Jackson, Isaiah Hitt, Kennedy Lewis?
With the first pick in the NBA draft.
Is the official on-court cap of the NBA.
Now, I don't know, man. Michael Jordan might take he might take Justin Jackson or Malik to the Hornets. Malik Monk to the Hornets. You think so? Oh, we're seeing already?
The new extra most bestest pizza from Little Caesars is topped with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for the nation's best price. And now for a secret message. Surrender to the toppings. Incredible! Extra most bestest, the most cheese and most pepperoni for just $6. Pizza, pizza.
Wow, it is a big day for basketball. As Anton Miller is getting ready to...
Oh, yeah. So, okay, Malik Monk went to the Hornets, y'all. So that means the Pistons going to get Kenner. Or still a possibility they get Mitchell.
Yep, right down here. Yes, sir. And at the bottom, sign with your birthday. And then
Yeah, he is. He's a perfect. Yeah, he a perfect fit for the Hornets. I know the Hornets is crazy. Like, man, this dude fell to us.
Do one more on the back page. Yep, sign there. And then initial and sign at the bottom.
Malik Monk to the Hornets.
Down here as well. And I just need 11 more. You can sign each one 4 times and 2 more on the second page. Sign here, here, and down here.
Let's go. You can keep the pin.
Unbelievable. Miller has just signed with San Jose. The Sabres really dropped the ball on this one. Typical.
Sunday night baseball, Sunday night 7 o'clock.
So the question is the Pistons going to pick Kenner? That's the question now.
On ESPN. Baseball night, Sunday night countdown is all streaming live on the ESPN app. 10 picks have been made in this 2017 NBA draft, and at the moment, the Charlotte Hornets will make the next pick. Hornets 0-9 in one-possession games last year, looking for some scoring help for Kemba.
You say pick Mitchell?
Absolutely. Maybe Coach Cal will be celebrating after this pick. Put somebody in the backcourt, as you mentioned, with Kemba Walker, that can immediately get you buckets.
Certain high-scoring guard.
Yes, you guys double M.
I wouldn't have expected Malik Monk to fall down to 11, but that if they do take him, I mean, that's a good.
Justin.
He's the best backcourt shooter you believe in this draft.
I think he's the best shooter. Period. The closest.
Hey, yeah. Hey man, I'll take Justin. You damn skippy. I'll take Justin Jackson.
So what about the drawbacks for Malik Monk?
Who I want?
Yeah, he's not a.
I mean, like I said, either one of them three. I'm taking Justin, Mitchell, or I'm taking Kenner.
And he's not overly long or anything like that. And he doesn't really play defensively or on the glass.
Yeah, we know that. We know they took Monk.
He's a big time athlete.
It's already up on Twitter. I don't know what's taking them so long.
Under 500, see what kind of help they can get for Kemba. Of course, made the deal for Dwight Howard. Here's the commissioner.
With the 11th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Malik Monk from the University of Kentucky.
The Pistons taking Kenner, man.
The second Wildcat to go in the lottery tonight, Malik Monk, was the SEC Freshman of the Year and won the Jerry West shooting.
Luke Kennard to the Pistons. I told you. The Pistons took Kenner. You damn Skippy, that's a good pick. Damn Skippy. His shot is the most quality in the draft. The Pistons just picked the best shooter in the draft. That is not Kyle Singler. Kyle Singler was not the best shooter in the draft. We just took the best shooter in the draft. And last time the Pistons didn't do it, y'all killed them for it because that player turned into Devin Booker.
He sort of guided Malik along this path, and now it culminates with him being the 11th pick in the draft for Charlotte. By far the best squirrel hunter.
Exactly.
Some of my good stuff trying to stall for you.
Nah, Monk is not the best shooter.
Best shooter in the draft, he takes big ones. 4 times this season he scored over 30 points. He had 48 against North Carolina. An excellent pull-up jump shooter, a big-time athlete. He's comfortable shooting off the bounce, catch and shoot. In late-game situations, he is unafraid to take a contested shot and knock it down. I remember those 2 big threes he hit against Louisville really late in the game when he's in, I think, 0 for 8 for 3 during the course of the game, just coming off that 48-point performance.
Exactly.
North Carolina. But he was 5th in BCS conferences among players in BCS.
And if y'all know Stan Van Gundy, I don't know why y'all would think he wouldn't take Kenner.
Super athletic. I think he could be a really
He's the best shooter. Yeah, right. I don't know why ESPN said that. The highest three-point percentage is about to go to the Pistons. The Pistons took Kenner. We already know the answer. Yeah. The best shooter in the damn draft.
Heat check player, like Lou Williams, for example, who's not playing for the Houston Rockets. They can get it off.
I damn sure will be watching him light up the damn summer league.
I agree with you, Jay. Won't necessarily get you the boards or the assists or be the guy.
Yeah, he would.
Man.
Yes, that's a steal, man.
Buckets and bunches. That's what's going to take place in Charlotte. That's a great find.
No, he going to play shooting guard, bro.
If he and Kemba Walker play together, that would be sort of a small backcourt right now.
Absolutely, but putting up points in bunches, and you wouldn't have thought that he'd fall to them at this position, but he did. You got to take the best player available.
And the native of Arkansas.
Yeah, we got Kenner, man.
Kentucky jerseys now down with that.
Malik, I have to ask you, what's your reaction to going 11th in this draft?
I mean, shorter than I thought, but I mean, you never know. You never know in this situation, so I'm just thankful, praying for the best situation, and hopefully this is it.
We know you can score. You had 4 30-point games, most by a Kentucky freshman. How do you think that'll translate in the NBA?
Versatile.
Exactly, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all need to watch. Y'all need to watch Kennard's tape, man.
Charlotte has a rather
Watch his tape. Watch some of them games. They got some full games on YouTube still. Watch some of them games. Yes, in a heartbeat.
And I'm sure you'll be out there looking for some good.
Yes, he gonna play Kennard, bro.
Very soon around the Charlotte area. Thank you, guys.
Don't worry, Allison. Bill's lived in Charlotte. He'll show him all of the good locations. Next year, Andre Drummond, who was 14 rebounds per game, that's second in the NBA. Tied there with DeAndre Jordan behind Hassan Whiteside. But they missed the playoffs 7 times in the last 8 seasons. One would think perhaps they need a shooting guard, need somebody to be able to score. We're under 2 minutes left on the clock right now for the distance to make this.
I'm not. Yeah, right. I'm not even entertaining that, man.
Last playoff win coming in 2008. Have somebody to get buckets for Detroit basketball. Commissioner Silver with the pick.
With the 12th pick, with the 12th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Luke Kennard from Duke University.
Luke Kennard, a gifted scorer, played a couple of years at Duke, averaged a little over 19 points per game.
Yep.
Crafty player, he's ambidextrous. He was a quarterback in high school and threw the ball right-handed. Naturally right-handed, but Dad made him dribble home a few blocks when he was a little kid with the left hand all the time. He turned into a left-handed shooter.
43% three-point shooter.
And he knows every word from the movie Frozen. You can't go wrong with that, I guess.
Yep. There he is, man.
I was here a little disappointed in that, frankly. He's an excellent shooter. Anyone else? Footwork in the draft. When he puts the ball in the jack, he's got deep range, and you mentioned he's a natural righty that shoots lefty, but he doesn't have a dominant foot. So when he gets in the lane, he can pivot, keep defenders off balance. His footwork is absolutely impeccable. And he can shoot over the top of people and get around them. And with that range, that allows him to set up a defender. And he's not got blazing speed, but he gets by people, and he's a competitor. He sticks his nose in there, and he rebounds at a really good rate for a guard. He is an underrated passer. The only issue, maybe he doesn't project to be a great defender at the next level. He wasn't necessarily a great defender when he was at Duke, but I think his offense, he's going to be able to hang. And he moves really well without the ball. Excellent offensive player.
Man, save your breath, man. Please save your breath.
In 19, 20-point games last season, you see Luke Kennard coming out to shake hands.
A lot of people was going to trash Stan Van Gundy regardless of who he picked. I don't know how the fuck you get mad at that pick. I really don't. I don't. It's like, have you watched any college basketball?
Old school way. Like athlete now means run and jump. You used to be able to be, you were skilled and you could play a lot of different sports, do a lot of different things. That's him. That's what he can do.
Will it be enough to lead him to replace Contavious Caldwell-Pope as a restricted free agent?
Not at all. I just think they're going to keep him, Jalen. Absolutely. They're trying to equal guys that can create off the dribble that are selfish on the offensive end. But one of the more unique things I saw about him is a 6'6" player with a 6'5" wingspan. I didn't know that existed for an NBA basketball player, but I do think as a 44% three-point shooter, he's going to find a way to get buckets for my Detroit Pistons.
Former Blue Devil is with Allison Williams.
All right, Luke, you're coming off a sophomore year at Duke where you really had a breakout season. What made this the right time for you to enter the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough choice to leave Duke. I mean, Duke was such a special place. And, you know, I trusted the people I surrounded myself with my coaches and parents and people involved in my life. And they told me it was a good opportunity, and I was looking forward to it. And since I had a pretty good year, you know, I thought it was a good time to go.
What do you think you did since the season ended, working out for teams that really impressed scouts?
You know, just showing more other than I'm just a shooter. I mean, some people think that I can be just a shooter, but
yeah, hat's sick, man.
My creativeness and my competitiveness, and no, I'm just looking forward to this.
Ohio kid going back to the Midwest to play pro ball. How about that?
It's awesome. Close to home. I love it.
All right, Luke. Thank you so much. Artie?
Yeah, that hat is fire, bro. That hat is fire.
Jake Williams, what are the Pistons getting in Luke Kennard in your judgment?
Hey, they're getting the best shooter in the draft, RD. And here's one of the beautiful things about Luke Kennard. We're going to watch some tape here on him, how he breaks things down. He's at the bottom of the screen. There's still
pay attention.
Improvement in Luke Kennard's game. And little things as far as seeing the plays at the bottom of the screen, and you're going to see him catch the ball there. Now, this is a simple scenario that Luke Kennard's going to see as he has taller guys that are a lot longer closing out on him. This is a crack situation. What a crack situation means, instead of trying to be elusive with the basketball, Luke Kennard should jump directly into him because the defender is obviously off his feet on an angle. I mean, that's a quick three-point play, but once again, his ability to put the ball down on the ground and make a play. Another situation, boom. All right, you hear Mark Jackson talk about all the time. Hand down, man down. Next step for Luke Kennard, next level, taller guy, taller wingspan. No need to put the ball down on the ground. That's a quick jump shot, but still, showing you his versatility, showing that skill set, putting the ball down the ground, creating space. And then the last play, another catch and shoot scenario, a little ball fake right there. In the NBA, that is a quick jump shot. He does not need to waste time, but you like the fact that Luke Kennard can put somebody on his hip, even a bigger guy. Goes straight up and straight down over a bigger player, finds ways to finish in the lane. Luke Kennard's skill set is not just shooting, but his ability to put the ball down the ground, make plays with the dribble, is something that makes him an exceptional player. But as his game becomes more efficient, look out in the NBA because he's one of the quickest shooters there is in the game of basketball right now.
All right, G. Will making the next pick, the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets already have.
Boy, y'all crazy, man. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all mad that the Pistons took the best and quickest shooter in the NBA draft. You out your fucking mind. Knowing what our number one problem was. Y'all fucking crazy. Yeah, Monk went before. We would have took Monk, but Monk got picked before we took him. The Hornets took him.
At the draft combine, show off his athleticism. He led all the combine participants with a standing vertical 36.5 inches, three-quarter court sprint in just over 3 seconds. Now, I mentioned that.
No, he is not. Percentage-wise, he is not the best shooter in the draft.
Is he going to keep it for the long haul?
He is not receiving.
Kenner is the best shooter in the NCAA, period.
And Trey Lyles, so Donovan Mitchell already aware he is headed to
Jason Williams didn't just say that for no reason.
And young forward Trey Lyles.
So there you go. I guess that explains why. And Denver will help itself by getting another front court player perhaps, because they already have issues in terms of finding playing time for all of the guards they have there. But Donovan Mitchell, meanwhile, got at a terrific season for Rick Pitino at Louisville, averaging over 15.5 points per game, nearly 3 assists, about 5 rebounds. All ACC defensive selection as well, James.
Quinn Snyder is going to get an athletic combo guard that is great in transition. He's really another good finisher that can absolutely fly, especially off the 2 feet. He's not so much of a 1-footed jumper, more of a 2-footed jumper. With that 6'10" wingspan, he can really have great impact on the game defensively. Gets downhill, decent passer, but I think his potential right now, his early success is going to be defenders in the draft, and he never shies away from a challenge. He really dominated Dennis Smith, and he helped Malik Monk to 6 of 17 from the field, even though Monk hit those really big ones late. Also, an excellent baseball pitcher. Had an 85-mile-an-hour.
Yeah, I mean, nah, we ain't saying that you're saying that either. But I'm probably sure everybody on here that say it's a bad pick don't even know who the hell Kennard is. Or barely watch college basketball. I can guarantee you that.
I didn't know I was going to Utah, so you are going to the Jazz. What's your reaction to that?
They about to go hit YouTube and look at highlights because they don't even know what the fuck we talking about.
I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm lost for words, man.
That's all right. It is a proposed trade, and I want to ask you a little bit the emotions right now because I saw you at the table with your hands clasped and your head down. What was going through your mind as Adam Silver got ready to make that announcement?
I told my agent when the process started not to tell me who I was getting picked to, and I saw him talk to my mom and my other agent, and then I just kind of realized at that point that
This is it, and man, I'm just so happy.
Yeah, but man, he is fucking ridiculously inconsistent, man.
Man, this is incredible.
Big night. Thank you, Donovan. Congratulations.
Also, shout out.
Go to Draft Express and watch his weaknesses on Draft Express.
Thank you.
DeVille, represented on your socks, right? We'll get a shot of those before you go.
Yes, sir.
Reese.
All right, Allison, here is Donovan Mitchell's reaction, and hearing his name called by the Denver Nuggets, or by Adam Silver for the Denver Nuggets. But as Jeff Goodman told you moments before that pick was announced, Donovan Mitchell is going to be part of a trade, still a proposed trade, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. Every trade that is proposed has to have all the picks done.
Yeah. He'll be our Chris Knapp's Porzingis pick.
The Nuggets will get Trey Lyles, 2017 first-round pick, 24th overall. The Jazz, meanwhile, will get the draft rights to Donovan Mitchell. So we're headed for...
Yeah, I wanted Kenner. I said that in my video. I wanted Kenner. I want somebody who for sure is going to score the basketball. I don't want no question marks. I don't want some could be's. I want somebody I know who can shoot. That you have to respect his shot on the court.
Jimmy Butler. That's a surprise. And Michael Wilbon, the Chicago native, is still sitting here. Your team got fleeced, Michael Wilbon.
Let me tell you something. The reaction.
Yeah, of course, man.
The reaction in Chicago is, we got fleeced.
They did.
But Jimmy, let me ask you something. So, and I'm a Jimmy Butler fan, and I hated the notion, start the night, that Jimmy Butler was going to be traded. Why do you trade one of the top 10, 12 players, 15 max in this league?
To Tibbs.
It's going to make them better. Then I'm trying to look at this reason. Zach LaVine, we don't...
Why do y'all keep comparing everybody to Klay Thompson?
Coming off a serious knee injury. High flyer, young player, charismatic. You can see why they would have wanted him. The Bulls wanted done a year ago. And now you add marketing. If you're looking at those three players, are you getting something reasonable to rebuild with and playing and practicing every day with Rondo and Dwayne Wade? I'm trying to be a little bit better about this in my first reaction.
Oh, man, I hate that, man.
I'm also told this is probably the best offer the Bulls got. For Jimmy Butler and all these offers, the question is was it good enough? Is it good enough?
I don't think it's good enough. It really helps the Minnesota Timberwolves. You mentioned a top-tier player in the league. Now it solidifies their starting lineup, really catapults them as a young team that's on the rise in the league.
Okay, Minnesota wins that, but were the Bulls in a situation where they needed to just go for a full rebuild anyway, and the only way to get it started was to move Jimmy Butler?
Not necessarily, because he's still under contract. That's the whole
Well,
thing.
I got business to take care of, man.
There are multiple players.